Hello, hello. Oh, no. I forgot Kappa. We need to... Oh, I gotta fix this. Hold on. Hold on. I fixed it. Hello, everyone.
Don't you forget about me. Don't.
Why is that muted?
No, I'm still muted.
No, you're
Oh, no, I'm alive.
not. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
That's weird.
Both in my head, like in Discord and on the stream.
What the heck? Oh, no. Okay. This is working as intended, I believe. Yes.
Don't you love it when OBS updates right before stream?
Yeah, stuff moved, and now I'm like, whoa, why is that like that? It's like, oh, right, because that is supposed to be muted. Anyway.
I always leave
everybody.
the stream on for until we both talked, and then then I
Make sure things are audible.
Yeah, so we're both,
you know, that's
we're both
valid.
audible.
Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I guess it's Easter weekend. That's like a relevant thing that some people care about.
And Passover.
What's that?
I said and Passover.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Which I don't think they always line up like that.
I just forgot about it all, like everything. Like, I didn't even... It was like Monday before I was like, oh, this weekend's Easter or whatever. Like, I don't have any...
I only really paid attention because I got Friday off.
See, I didn't, and so that's why I was like,
Huh. Even less reason
What?
to pay attention.
What happened? Yeah. So, I will say that was a pretty decent day of work, though, when my client sort of cohort
Just
did
disappeared.
have it off. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just out here doing some stuff. So that was nice, I suppose.
Everybody's sad.
Correct. Everybody
I
is
just
sad at the
noticed that.
moment. That is an issue that we're all
It's like,
weathering at the moment. It's quite annoying, but it's not like a crisis, so to speak, because it just makes them build limit breaks slower, I think. I don't think it does anything else.
That's all right then.
But yeah, we're back. We're Final Fantasy VII. Hooray. Yay.
Hey.
As for the refresher of what had happened previously, so last time...
What happened was...
Yeah, so last time we essentially wrapped up the Midgar arc. Midgar arc 1 or whatever, I guess, because we will be back later, but for now, we sort of wrapped that up.
Spoilers. 30-year-old spoilers, however many-year-old spoilers.
Yeah, right.
If you don't know, what are you doing?
So yeah, we dealt with Shinra in the sense that we were trying to go rescue Aerith, and then we did that, and then...
Which they arbitrarily let us do? I still don't know why they put her in the dungeon with us, but...
Yeah, I don't know. We did do some fighting with Hojo, and he kind of bailed. The president of Shinra ended up killed, presumably by Sephiroth. That's a little bit of a mystery. Sephiroth, who
Hojo,
showed up.
and I thought you were calling him a name instead of saying his name. I was like, Hojo, and then I was like, oh, Hojo.
No, that's his name. Then presumably Sephiroth had shown up to take Genova back. Then we had a flashback about his discovery of Genova and that
And
whole
we're like,
thing.
oh,
which
she's
actually
an
does
Eldritch horror.
kind of beg the question of like, so we saw in the past Sephiroth go and take Genova in the past, but then Shinra ended up with Genova again. So I'm like, I'm not
She's
sure.
back again. She's
I don't
back,
know how
tell a
that
friend. Yeah, what happened there?
But it did happen at some point.
We're assuming he took her, or like,
I guess maybe.
I guess it said he had the intent. He said he was going to.
Yeah,
but,
it didn't
like
really show that.
Showed it. So, but like the assumption we made was
Yeah.
that he did.
Well, a
But maybe
big
they
part
came
of
in
that
and moved
is
her before he got her. And that's why
because
he's
you
there.
know Cloud lost consciousness or like lost memory of what occurred in that conflict. So, like, who knows
Which
what.
I had forgotten that means we don't know why Tifa's alive.
Correct. We also
Like,
don't know why
we
Tifa's
don't know
alive.
if she lived.
Tifa doesn't
we were
really know why she's
unconscious, But she
alive.
was like gravely injured
Yeah.
by both sword and stairs.
Yeah, so we had a big story time conversation about the past after we got out of Midgar. Because we went to Shinra, found the president killed, president's son took over, Rufus, and he seems to be
Bad guy.
more maniacal than Shinra president. Because Shinra president was like, I like money, I will be evil corporatist. And then Rufus takes over, and he's just evil autocrat.
Yeah.
President guy. So like,
yeah, Cloud really could have like solved the problem and opted not to. So sure.
Well, he did
right
kind of try. He just didn't win hard enough. Because he did kind of mention how Rufus, he wasn't able to kill Rufus. So it was not like he didn't have the intention. He just was not able to. And so after that, we fled Midgar on a sick-ass motorcycle.
That was sick, yeah.
We got out, and then we...
With Herbert.
Yep. Meandered our way out of that area, passed through a cave. Not really important, aside from the fact that we needed a chocobo to cross a marsh. And now we're here. We did learn that we're trying to go to Junin Harbor because we were like, hey, have you seen Sephiroth? So, like, I guess our overall goal right now is following Sephiroth.
Yeah, we're trying to find Sephiroth.
Because, like,
Sephiroth.
all of our sort of loose ends within Midgar kind of wrapped up, essentially. Like, we got
all roads at the moment point to Sephiroth.
Yeah, like, we got Aerith out. We learned that Aerith and seemingly Sephiroth are both some sort of ancients. They seem to be involved with Shinra somehow.
Yeah.
And so, like,
aliens. But there was also the like implication that we're all aliens, and some of the aliens just decided to stay on the world instead of continue being nomads.
Yeah, that was weird.
There was some type of sacrifice of the folks who wanted to keep going, whether intentional or not. That made Sephiroth mad.
Yeah, kind of weird. Confusing.
We just glossed over the everybody's an alien bit.
I mean, I guess if everybody's an alien, then nobody's an alien. Is that how that works?
I guess.
Like, then it's like, well,
I guess. I still, it's still a little unclear why the aliens decided to stay don't have magic powers, but the aliens who wanted to leave but weren't able to do. Like, I just feel like this is one of those like old Japanese RPG plot.
Either that or like weird translation. Fog of War. So that we're like we're not really like something was not supposed to have been implied.
Yeah, maybe,
like we're
maybe that.
You know,
sometimes those answers lay in the fog of war that is never to be cleared.
Yeah, so
like, don't worry about it.
So yeah, now we're just out here on the world map. Last time we concluded just before making it to this outpost. Hey, Dakota.
How many RPGs tackle colonialism? Actually, surprisingly, several, but like, if you mean tackle as in actually grapple with it, very few.
Yeah, not in a useful
like,
way.
Tackle as in like perpetuate it, many. Like, if you think about, I would challenge you to think about any game and be like, how is it colonialism? Because lots. We in fact really struggle to have any type of game that is not colonialism.
In many ways, it's like it's kind of a very large, I guess you'd say, like blind spot or bias, if you will, in the way fantasy worlds are constructed.
For sure.
Because it's like that whole sort of like how did the world come to be what it is in so many RPGs? Just assume colonialism is a way that the world came to be. Like, you have some portion of the world or country.
No, I mean, we were kind of on colonialism because we were talking about aliens coming to this world.
Yeah,
so
which is a broad, like
you were on topic. You got
a much larger scale scope of that idea of colonialism. But like even just thinking then broadly about RPGs, like the worlds are so commonly just built where you have some continent that is like
the goal is
the
like
primitive
you start here
continent
and spread out. Like think of all those Civ builders. Straight up colonialism.
Well, yes, but
like,
those
are
are actual colonialism simulators. Like that's
what it is.
That's what those are.
But like even Minecraft is like take over the world, mine its resources.
Yeah.
The villages are yours. Like even a sandbox is adjacent.
Well, I mean, you can also, if you want to get really sort of like metaphysical, and you might get to a point where you start realizing it's almost unavoidable in single player games because you are fundamentally working with actual NPCs that do not have the same level of agency as the player. And like, that is the assumption that goes towards like, leads to colonialism, right? It's that like, oh, the people of these other nations, they are less than us. They are not the same level of agency. So we have to do this for them. So like in a way, the medium, if you get down, like if you start meandering far enough down, you can go like, well, games are kind of like implicitly colonialist in a sense.
But I also think that it is very much, especially in what gets called the Western world, where we are the colonial countries, like it's very embedded into our storytelling. Like,
yeah, it is.
Those are the stories we tell ourselves, and it's not great. It's why we need more stories in games and media by indigenous people, by black people, by other people. Like, we need those because like we really like that story, and it's not great.
Yes, and also kind of tangentially related. Interestingly, I just heard a video.
That's why I can't play Pikmin. It's so upsetting to me. I cannot bear it.
I had a video talking about generally other things, but kind of just touched on this idea that one of the reasons that he believes that like so many current stories are like post-apocalyptic storytelling is so like common right now is that like societally we have sort of lost the social imagination of a better world. And so this is sort of tangentially related, right? That like we need other viewpoints to sort of help provide other you know, imaginations of what the future can look like. And like instead of the consistently like colonial background that informs the future, like space travel stories and like stuff like that, right? That is all and that's not entirely true because like Star Trek was pretty like
it tried, even it attempted to address it in a non-colonial way.
Right.
I don't know that it always succeeded, but it did try.
It was certainly an effort
it at least acknowledged that the risk was there.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
Better than most do.
Yeah, it was really interesting because
I feel like some of it's really popular right now because half of us want to blow up the world, and more than half of us are like, and by world I mean the way society is currently functioning, and more than half of us are like, it's crumbling.
Yeah.
So like that also seems like a reason it might be popular right now.
You're talking about like the post-apocalypse. Okay.
Yeah.
But like that's the thing is like that's where this like social imagination of the future is. Whereas like in the 80s and 90s, there was like a optimistic futurism. And I think it's like, it's not, I feel like it's not harmful, but like, I think we might be better off with some more imagination towards a better future. Because like that might...
I appreciate things that are hopeful for sure.
help move that way instead of like... Because it's kind of the idea that when you're driving, like you end up going where you're looking, so you're not supposed to look at the thing you don't want to run into. You look at the path out, and it's like when all of our cultural storytelling is looking at the thing we don't want to run into, it's kind of like maybe we should stop looking directly at the thing we want to run into and start looking at the way past the thing we don't want to run into.
I feel like the people who don't acknowledge that there's something there to run into still need those stories about the thing that is getting run into. And the rest of us need to start listening to stories from people who have a way out.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of, I'm like, some people are not even agreeing that there's a problem right now.
And that's fair.
Those people
But yeah, it's
deserve
just like
the most apocalyptic stories.
the
Holy cow.
ubiquity of that story. But it was interesting because it kind of struck a chord with me as like started thinking, as generally just because like me and a friend are still kind of trying and in discussions of like how to make a game, because it's hard when you're two people to find time and shit. But like it started making me think of like settings and things and what like games and whatnot that could work that is not as like doomer essentially. Like
There's a
like
game.
what could
what's
something
it
look
called?
like?
Go ahead. Let me go find it.
But anyway, I should go in here.
There's a game that I really want to play or watch someone play. And let me find it.
We've been fighting the Shinra for a long time at this battlefield. Even now, we're still settled in for a long war with them.
It's called Relooted. Have you heard of it?
Yes. Yes.
It lets you return African artifacts from Western museums. Like
Yes,
you
I
play-
had heard. I've seen some stuff about that on, I think, Blue Sky.
That I'm like, this is the kind of story in the year 2026 that I
Yeah, we need more
cheer
of.
for. You know?
You aren't in a hurry. Would you help us fight them?
This is what I want.
Listen, we don't want to push you, but if you're in the middle of something, why don't you finish that first? Where's
No,
Junin?
you gotta-
Let's see. Head north along the coast and keep going for a ways, and you'll run into Junin. Gotta be careful, because it sits in the shadows of a small hill.
Why would we have to be careful?
You might miss it, presumably.
Oh.
We'll help you. Really? Go on up and they'll fill you in on the details. This is
Is
another
this like
cool
the-
mini-game.
Yeah. Related to the conversation we were just having,
Mm-hmm.
I started listening to a book that is like adjacent, but not like normally I listen to gay fiction and I've been in like fantasy and sci-fi lately.
Right.
But I started listening to something more mainstream, like non-indie, not gay fiction, which I think you would like if you have. I'm sure you've heard of it, and I think you would like it if you haven't read or listened to it. I'm listening to the audiobook, but it's Dungeon Crawler Carl.
I've not heard of it.
You not heard of it? Okay.
Now this is something. Never thought anyone would ever climb up here. Your eyes are different. Well, anyhow. Any minute now, this will be a battlefield against Shinra. Better get down before you get involved. You mean Shinra? Yeah. He was pretty explicitly said Shinra. You mean Shinra? The Shinra. It appears you have a problem with Shinra too. After all, you climbed up here. Why not listen to what I have to say for a moment? I guess so. Do you know what's at the top of this mountain? The reactor and the condor. Ah, I can see you're very perceptive. Yes, it's a reactor and a condor. It seems the Shinra doesn't like the idea of having a condor on top of the reactor. What's so wrong with having a condor on top of the reactor? It's not very logical. It seems there's some type of special materia in the reactor above us. And because the condors came, the Shinra rushed troops here. Military wants to get the condor and all the villagers off this mountain. Condors are now warming their eggs, which hatch only once every few years. We would like to protect the condors from being harmed. New lives. Condors' eggs are a real work of nature. We gotta protect the life of the planet. So, to protect the eggs, are you gonna protect the reactor? Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to fight Shinra ourselves. That's why we have hired soldiers to help us. As our sponsor, you can help us with a contribution or by fighting alongside of us. What do you think? You want to join us in our fight? Oh, Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts was a good game, if I recall.
I'm waiting for you to get out. Of
Yeah,
this
it keeps
dialogue.
going. You decide what we're
Yeah,
going
that's
to
no
do.
worries.
right.
I went quiet because I was trying to find the
Cloud, thanks.
movie that I was gonna
I got it.
reference
Let
when
me
I
lend a hand,
told
too.
you what it was like.
Okay. So we're done with that.
Okay, so Dungeon Crawler Carl is like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy
Uh-huh.
meets Dungeons and Dragons meets
Uh-huh.
The Hunger Games meets The Running Man. Do you know if I say The Running Man, do you know roughly the plot of that movie?
Vaguely, is the Running Man like trying to escape like prison or prison camp or something?
Let me find. Okay, so here's the like one line. In a future dystopian America, a wrongfully accused and convicted policeman gets a shot at freedom when he's forced to participate in a TV game show where convicts called runners must battle killers for their freedom.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you like stick all of those into a blender,
It's a lot of stuff in the blender.
That's what it's like.
Interesting.
Because I'll tell you the first chapter because it's not a spoiler. It immediately happens. Like there's no spoiling it. It is the beginning of the plot. This guy, Carl, is living in Seattle. It's like 2 a.m. in January, and it is like negative degrees outside. It's like he's opened his window to smoke, and for the first time ever, his girlfriend, who he's just broken up with but is away on a trip, so he still has her cat, jumps out the window into the cold and won't come back in. So he like puts on a leather jacket over his boxers, is wearing his girlfriend's ill-fitting pink Crocs, and he goes outside to get the cat. And while he's out there, every artificial structure in the world collapses, is destroyed, is like sucked into the earth. Anyone who was inside a tent, under an umbrella, in a car, in a building, dead, assumedly. I actually assume that's true. They're gone. One lady that he was talking to, who had her head sticking out the window to talk to him, her head flopped off. So like she's definitely dead, but like assumedly they're gone. And a message is played in everyone's mind that because the planet did not respond in the appropriate amount of time, it's been they don't use the word seized, but essentially it's been seized by a bidding, galactic corporation, and they are going to be strip mining it basically for everything. And so like all of that materials, like assumedly is part of that, but because of like some sort of indigenous planet legal code or whatever, there is a trial basically in the old sense of the word, I will assign you
trial
a
by combat
to succeed. Yes, that kind of vibe. And if anyone can succeed, they become they could become custodian of the planet basically, and all of the materials restored to them essentially. And this particular corporation has opted to select the dungeon trial basically. And so what happens is they're like in what did I say, like 18 seconds or 18 minutes? I don't really remember. But anyway, after the message ends, there are going to be like 350,000 entrances to the dungeon scattered at random across the globe. And if you go in, then you have to participate. Anyone who doesn't go in, you're just going to have to survive on whatever you can find. Like, you don't have to go in, but like, good luck. Because there's nothing.
Yeah.
Like, everything's gone. And so he's got the cat with him. And he is freezing. Like, there's no buildings. He's freezing. So he actually, like, one of them opens up and he has to go in because he is literally about to die. It's negative degrees. He has no pants on and no shoes and just a jacket and a cat. So basically he goes in. So it's like sci-fi, or whatever, because aliens are involved. It's very Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy vibes, of course.
Yeah.
But the dungeon is like a dungeon crawl. It is like a Dungeons and Dragons, but like video game style. So he goes in and immediately it's like achievement.
That does make me wince, I will say.
Why?
There's ways to do that right, of course, but it's just like the perpetual depiction of that style of thing within like manga is grating.
I don't mind this because it's meant to be grating. Like,
yeah,
we don't
yeah,
like the people that are doing this. It's bad.
It's not universally bad.
They're picking bad tropes. They're like writing it poorly. They're like,
yeah, there are certainly depictions that I find interesting. But
it's not like, a positive thing. It's not taken a positive way.
It's just like there's so many of those sorts of stories.
So
like, of course.
It lets you poke fun at that trope, but also like you have to take it really seriously because everybody's lives are at risk, and like there's like a running tally of how many people are left alive in the dungeon, and he's like every time he goes into a safe zone he's like looking at this number, and it's like it just went under 1 million, and he's just thinking about how that's like potentially all the people left alive on Earth. Like, so it's a lot darker at times than I was expecting. I kind of was expecting a funny romp, especially because the first part is kind of set up like a funny romp, and there are times when it's a funny romp and like very much an action sequence style stuff, and like I find myself being like, oh great, he got a loot box, let's figure out what he got and hope that he like the dungeon likes that he's barefoot. I'll just put it that way. Like, weird. Why is it like that? That's so weird, and it's played as weird, and he's really mad about it. So like there are things about it that are really funny, and I think you would like it, but also like sometimes it's almost too upsetting for me. I'm just like, oh, I'm so sad.
Yeah, I might have to look it up.
So it's that, which is where the Hunger Games come in, because it's like, yeah, actually I'm sad, and the people doing this are actually fully evil and terrible, and it like ties into the like sort of dangerous side of social media, because it's a TV show, and like yeah, they're mining everything, but like the TV show is the moneymaker. So like they have this season, and like once you get to a certain level you can see like your views and your followers and the people who have favorited you, and like how many, and like it's basically live streaming you all the time, and people across the galaxy can tune in, and like you can get grabbed for interviews and things like in the middle of fight, and you're just like, what the heck is happening? And so it's also an interesting commentary. Like, that's fair. And obviously is like capitalism is horrific, and what if capitalism was just running amok in the universe? So it's doing a lot of that. I think you would like it. Probably. And also, the guy who's reading it is not the guy who voices Kronk in Emperor's New Groove, but holy moly does he sound like it. He's really good. If you listen to the audiobook, he's quite excellent. And also, the cat's name is Princess Donut.
Well, good.
And that's important.
Anyway,
I always like it when.
Let me continue progressing here.
Yeah.
So the enemy will climb the mountain looking for the reactor. We will leave a trap for them and hire soldiers to protect the area. Well, that's all. But this village doesn't have any money. Even if we wanted to fight, our hands are tied because we're broke. If we hired 1 soldier, we would need 400 gil. So if we hired 20 soldiers, we must have 8,000 gil. So if you folks have the time, we would like you to use your own money to hire these soldiers, buy the trap, set it up, and command the troop. Press for time, we'd like you to help us with the money. You can give us the money, we can hire soldiers with the funds, and block Shinra's attack. We know that what we're asking is selfish. We have sent our wives and children to another village. We are resigned to our fate. Let's get back to square one. If the enemy penetrates our shed, you'll have to fight them immediately. Well, just because you lost once, it's not the end of the world. But if you lose repeatedly, it could be dangerous. Now then, is there anything you wish to ask? wiping out the enemy, killing the enemy commander. Yep. Since you lose during direct combat, even if the enemy gets to reactor, there's still a chance to save things. It's only a slight chance, and we have no idea how much the reactor can endure in an attack. When we can't stand up to the attack any longer, the Shinra will take with the condors in our lives, as well as all the materia. The enemy... Oh my god, there's so many.
There's so many.
Flying type, stoner and
Stoners!
aren't effective.
I'm sure that means they drop rocks on you or
Beasts
something.
are monster types that do not move quickly but have explosive attack power. Barons are human types, they attack indirectly, so you gotta be on your toes. Commanders, the enemy commanders are the ones you want to subdue. Anything else? Soldiers, which can be hired. Mobile allies are fighters, attackers, defenders, and shooters, repairers, and workers. Your mobile allies are stoner, tri-stoner, catapult, and fire catapult. You want to hear about it? Oh my gosh.
I don't know how I was able to like play these games. Oh no, not sad. Like I always wanted to like Pikmin. They're so cute. They're so cute. But I think I maybe twice. It happened twice, and I was like, I can't play this anymore. You know, at the end of the level, when you get there, and if one of your little dudes gets left behind, he's like running as the little thing lifts off, and he's like, oh, and he just stands there underneath, and you just leave him alone in the wilderness, like to fend for himself. I can't play that game. I can't. It's because it's kind of a puzzly game, right? It's like puzzle. You got the little Pikmin. They're very cute. Like it is 100%. Like I'm the demographic. You nailed it.
Yep.
But why do you leave them behind? I cannot bear it.
Fruit smoker.
It is so upsetting to me. So yeah, Pikmin, I want to like it. I want to play it, but I can't. The little guy, you leave them and they're like, and you're like, no, it's so terrible.
Yeah, Overlord kind of sidesteps that. It is a fun game. Overlord is very Pikmin-like for Kappa, because I don't think you probably ever played Overlord. But you are a villain lord, and your horde is shitty little goblins. And so, like...
Yeah, that would fix the problem for me.
They're just shitty little goblins, and you can make different kinds of goblins.
Little sprouts.
And you can also, like, actually fight
and
yourself in Overlord. You have a big-ass sword.
Them.
But you can make, like, different types of goblins and stuff. And, like, I think there might even be, like, exploding goblins. You just yeet at people. It's much less distressing.
Yeah, that sounds way less upsetting. Is it more about battle, or are you using them to solve puzzles?
You do puzzles. But I think it's a little more combat emphasis than...
You can't give me all these adorable little babies to shepherd through a level and then be like, oh, by the way, you can accidentally leave one behind. Like, that's the worst. Especially if you're getting chased. Because you know he's getting eaten. No, I can't. I don't like that trope in stories either. Where it's like, we're all running and the door is closing and we can all make it through but one and you must go on. And the little guys like pressed out, especially when they're like pets or children or people who like...
Okay, hold on.
Like some type of adorable Pikmin plant who doesn't really understand what's happening. And they're just confused about why you're leaving them. I can't. I'm going to make myself cry just thinking about it. Okay, I can't do it.
I think I need to restart because I gave them money and then they were like, oh, you don't have enough money to play. You need 4,000. I was like, I just gave you the money, you piece of shit.
Anyway.
Freaking shithead.
It's so... Yeah. Which is why I don't play Pikmin. I want to play Pikmin. I always get excited when I see a new Pikmin game, and then I'm like, oh, Pikmin! And then I'm like, oh, but just picture him waiting alone under the rocket, and he gets left behind. I can't do it.
It's true.
It's so sad.
Oh, you know what? You mentioned the Wii GameCube Dakota, which You might be a little late on that train.
Ugh.
But I watched a video, a little bit of it, I didn't actually finish it, of Lena Lazar playing some horror game that was trying to give, you know, like a nostalgia horror type vibes. And I was... Oh no, it wasn't Lena. It was Viri, actually, she was playing. I... Like, they were trying to give the sort of...
Not in my Pikmin movie.
nostalgia vibes, because like I think you're playing as a kid and you're like in a basement and there's like a mini fridge and a TV and stuff, and it was just like, but the console in there for the TV and stuff is like a TV and a Wii, and I was like, I do not appreciate them trying to depict like,
that's not
return to your
nostalgic.
childhood, and it's a goddamn
What
Wii.
do you mean?
And I was like, this is unacceptable behavior.
It's at least gotta be a GameCube.
Like, this is just unacceptable.
I'm so old.
I know, I was like, you try a freaking Super Nintendo, man.
Super Nintendo, maybe a PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Come on, man. A Wii. Like yesterday.
Yes, yeah. Oh my god. Shut up. You know I'm good. Alright, please help.
It also reminds me, there's a YouTube channel I watch that makes like nerdy sculptures called North of the Border. And he made a dungeon crawler Carl thing not that long ago.
There we go.
And before I started, I was like, I don't understand what this is. But now I understand it. I should put it on my list of things to rewatch, because
the Wii was actually great. Like,
yeah.
Can I? God damn it. No.
I swear he did this.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Well, that one is not helpful.
Oh, that's why. I thought it was with a motorcycle, but it's a dinosaur. Okay, well that must be... Yeah, it was only a month ago. But Princess Donut is part of the sculpture, and that's very important. I don't know why there's a dinosaur. I have not got to that part yet. But I think I started listening to it yesterday. And I'm almost through the first book. Let me figure out how long the first book is. "13 hours and 31 minutes. So, you know.
The remake went hard on this minigame. Well, that's actually pretty exciting, because I really like this minigame. No. God damn you idiots. The controls are so shit.
Funny part about Princess Donut is she's one of those cats with a smush face. So like anytime you see her on like a book cover, it's like smushed face cat. But anyway, so far I quite like it. And it also isn't it doesn't really shy away from the, like, not only the moral issue of, like, the bad guys that are doing this to them, but, like, the things that he has to choose to do or not do in the dungeon. Like, is, like, what things am I willing to compromise my ethical to survive, and, like, where's my line of, like, not even if it kills me will I do this, you know?
Right.
So, like, and so far, I quite like the author's take. So, like, so far I'm like, yeah, you seem like an okay based on the way you're writing it. So, that could change, but we made it through the whole first book so far. I'm like 49 minutes from the end. I made my own mocktail, and I have a ginger ale, a squeeze of lemon that was grown off a tree in Arizona and somehow came into our parents' possession, some muddled blackberries, some elderberry syrup, and some lime juice. And it's quite good. These polygons are barely recognizable, and I love that so
I know,
much.
right?
Like, are you flying? Are you on the ground? Like, what is happening? It's really good.
I may have underestimated the needs that I had for this fight.
The ginger ale is like low sugar, so it's not blasting my core pancreas. Really nice. I wish I'd had some mint. That, just like, not a lot, just the teeniest bit of mint when I muddled the blackberry. I think would have, like, just brightened it up a little. But I don't.
Yeah, this is a
use
problem.
mint that often. So.
I dramatically underestimated the scale of how many things were going to show up here.
For anyone who cares about the status of the knitting that I work on during this stream.
They're attacking. We're gonna go deal with that.
You got it. I believe in you. I've finally started to be able to do the decorative stitches on the sock, and it's very fun. I'm having a great time. Even though I messed up one of them and I don't know how, I'm not going back. You know, I would enjoy if I had a hand cam and they could watch me knit while you did this.
That is true.
I think that would be really fun. It would be so random, and I love that.
True.
It's like, look, there's knitting. It's not me knitting, but it's
Just
here.
is knitting.
It's happening
Oh, shit.
simultaneously. So instead of my little face, it's just my hands knitting.
Bruh.
I do want you to know that I left Dungeon Crawler Carl and Princess Donut in a boss fight 49 minutes from the end of the first book to come watch the stream with you. So, you're welcome.
Thanks. Well, yeah, and this one in particular is just unreasonably complex because, like, there's this whole weird system to determine if you end up in a fight, and, like, there's, like, a threat level that goes up as you move around, and if you're running, it's faster than if you're walking, and, like, all of this unnecessary aspect. What, that was considered it? That was it? Just because one person made it, we...
Will you try him?
I guess so.
Yay! I guess, yay.
I guess. I got something that seemed to be described as a claw. What is that? I was hoping it was a weapon. Petrifies one opponent. Okay, sure. Alright, well, before we get out of here, I'm gonna run to the bathroom again. I drank way too much water at dinner, apparently.
It's like, already?
I'm dying.
What time is it? Yeah, I guess so. So I'm knitting a pair of socks for our mother, our Big Po and my mother. And she asked for flip-flop socks, or like the Tabby style sock, which means there's like toes, but like you've got the big toe and then all the other little pig. So it's just like that one. It's like a toe sock, but it's just two instead of every toe. I bet you start with like a little bit of each, but because I think you kind of have to think about like theming and story to decide what type of like battle system would suit and stuff like that. I think cast probably comes out of story or theme, and then like world building and stuff comes out of that.
Honestly, it depends. As someone who has made efforts towards like making games, not actually made games, so I'm not exactly gonna like toot my own horn that much, but as plans come together, it kind of depends, because in our sort of ideation towards games we want to play, it's like sometimes it's one, sometimes it's another, right? Sometimes it's like, ooh, I have this story I want to tell, or I have this world I want to build. What fits in that world? What could I do with it? Other times it's like, ooh, I have an interesting gameplay mechanic that I'd like to explore. What kind of setting does that fit in? How do I like then build something around it? It's like, I think it can go a lot of ways. I think it's probably a little more complicated if you're looking at something like Final Fantasy, which is like in a series, which has sort of a baseline build-up of like vibe and mechanics that you are kind of expected to use at least in some like
there's gonna be magic.
Yeah, and there's going to be like some kind, they're like active time battle, right? That's shifted from a turn-based into like more active at around like Final Fantasy 12, right? But like fundamentally, there's still kind of like that core bit.
I tell you what, lovable characters cannot save a terrible story, but they can save an average story and make it a really good game.
Yes.
And bad characters can absolutely destroy an excellent story. If your characters are bad, I would argue that if your characters are bad, your story's bad. Because I don't think you can have a good story without good characters.
Yeah, I think it would be extremely difficult to to thread that line of like.
Looking at you, Tails Games.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to assume that counted as success. I hope.
Like a little Hobbit burrow situation.
I didn't have enough money to just straight up turbo overpower the situation, so we'll come back, because that you essentially get to come back to that and have it happen several times.
Which was the Rhinestone Cowboy, but there was another one that was also
Grace's
insufferable.
F.
Wasn't there another one where the character was absolutely also insufferable?
Yeah. It was one of the way lesser known ones, like more recent. I don't remember what the name of it was. Hold on, let me look up like Tails.
Rhinestone Cowboy was bad because he whined the whole time. I don't even know his name. We called him the Rhinestone Cowboy because he wore a white outfit.
Okay, let's see.
And was just the worst.
What have we got? Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Rebirth, Tales of Legendia, Tales of the Abyss. All of those were fine. Those were from an era when they were like doing well. Tales of Graces. Tales of Zillia was good. Tales of Zillia 2 was fine. Zestiria might have been one that was wonky.
And then there, of course, is the one that
Tales of Arise
had their horrific storyline.
Which, to be fair, White Clothes and Wines Asbel, that might be it.
I don't know, Rhinestone Cowboy. Let me look him up.
We literally only called him the Asbel.
We only called him the Rhinestone Cowboy.
Yeah, that would be Asbel, I guess, looking it up. I'm on the Wikipedia. That apparently was his name. Yeah, Tales of Arise wasn't let down necessarily by the characters, because the characters were okay. That one had the story world.
The characters could not save the story.
The world building was unacceptable in that one.
Unbelievably
It was bad.
Yeah, that's him. Rhinestone Cowboy. He whined that whole game.
Yeah.
I got so tired of him. Immediately, honestly, but he just did not improve.
All right, well, now we got that through. Why don't we have a little side adventure?
I think we put a cowboy hat on him, didn't we?
We might have put the cowboy hat on once it came up, like once we had the opportunity.
I don't remember why I immediately called him a Rhinestone Cowboy, because I think it predated the cowboy hat.
He has like a duster. It's like a white duster.
Yeah, he had like cowboy shaped jacket. He was all in white. He looked like pseudo outfit. Like he looked like a Vegas showgirl cowboy. It was wild.
Yeah.
And I didn't like him. And
all
so
right.
I sang that song at him.
Let me bust out the shitty ass hand cam and we can take a look at the Final Fantasy guide. Not guide, manual.
Yeah,
we'll have a little adventure.
Into the real world.
But as a warning, my hand cam is shitty. And also I have not enough light in here, I just realized, but I can't.
Oh, too bad you don't have one of my neck lights.
Yeah.
That's what I'm using.
Hold on. I can go turn on a light. I'll be right back.
Light. Oh, it does not want to focus on that. It's not real cowboy fashion. It's like theme park cowboy.
Oh my
fashion.
god, it's almost too much light. Light is directly on the glossy guide. I can't with this shit. Hold on, let me more indirect light. I guess that'll work. It's slightly softer light now.
Yeah.
Sorry that my camera is not very good. It's just a webcam. I didn't really have time or...
inclination.
Well, yeah, mainly a way to, like, hold it up. Because previously when I've done these... when I did my other one, I used my phone on my mount. But the mount has my face cam on it. So, like, I don't have...
Oh, yeah.
I don't really have an easy way to do this. Let me yank this down here. Okay. So yeah, this is because I actually have the original.
Is that the original or the anniversary or whatever it was?
I mean, it's Game of the Year. It's the same. They're the same thing.
Okay, the Game of the Year.
There's no difference between those two things. But yeah, like this.
They didn't even change the manual?
No, of course not.
Oh,
they don't change shit. So yeah, but I actually have, this is from 1997. It says it on here in the back, down here at the bottom. I can't actually get it in frame, nor is the camera good enough. But it does say...
your ship is covering it up.
1997. But like that's the front and back of it. It's a nice booklet. Like you flatten it out, it's got one big image. Got Aerith on there and everything. And the High Wind, which we haven't gotten to yet.
I remember that.
But one thing that I think is really amusing as a product of its time is over here, which again, you can't really read. Again, shitty camera. But this is describing the hint line, which is a thing.
Well, like a phone number?
Yes, allow me to read you some of the information about this. So hint line. Hints are available within the U.S., you can call 1-900-933-SONY, and for 95 cents per minute, you can get pre-recorded information. For $1.15 per minute, you can get live representative assistance.
Incredible.
For $6.95 to $16.95, you can send mail to get tips. There's tips for mail. And then also you can do like hard refresh. Canada apparently did not have the live help. It only had the pre-recorded. Hintline supports games produced by Sony Computer Entertainment America. No hints will be given on our customer service line. Callers under 18 years of age, please obtain permission from a parent or guardian before calling. The service requires a touch-tone phone. That's a thing that nobody talked about. Also, I realize the text in this guide is extremely small. Like, the fact that the camera can't pick it up is because also it's really, really small. There is so much text. Oh, we've got handling your PlayStation disc information here. This is all like... Oh, also a warning to owners of projection televisions. Do not connect your PlayStation games console to a projection TV without first consulting the user manual for your projection TV, unless it is of the LCD type. Otherwise, it may permanently damage your TV screen. The old times were a different time.
Scooch that back on so we can see the picture.
What, this game?
The cloud picture.
Yeah. I literally cannot both show this on camera and read it. It's the issue.
That's fine.
And also talk.
Okay, so you need to scooch it. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah.
I don't think your hands were showing when you thought.
But also, like, look at all the contents. Like, this thing is just, it's 60.
It's not that thick of a...
It's 69 pages long.
Nice.
Like, it's so long. But this was, you know, when they used to do these, you just get sick-ass art also. Like...
Yeah, show us the art.
Sweet shot of Midgar. Like, I miss when they used to do these.
Show it.
Oh, hold on. That's right. I was going to share on your side so that it's easier for you to see.
I've just been watching your stream.
Oh, you know what? I don't actually know if I can pull...
That's fine. I'm just watching the stream.
Hold on one second. I can make this faster. Let me hide this. And then I gotta go to my settings, camera settings. And then I need to allow this to be used by multiple applications simultaneously. Apply. Oh, I can't do that. That's not gonna work. Because then it stops being helpfully zoomed in. Okay. You're just gonna be stuck with Stream then.
That's fine.
It's just not as fast. It would have been handy. Okay, okay.
Yeah, it was always so fun to page through those.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a
We bust them
memory.
out on the car ride home from the game store.
Exactly.
So we could look at all
Like,
the
you get in a car,
and
you
talk about
open
the
it
game.
up, you start reading through it, you're looking at all the, like, all the images. Because, like, especially because this is, like, a sizzle reel at this point. Because, like, you haven't played the game. So,
It's the
like,
trailer,
you don't know.
basically.
We have the advantage of knowing what this is, but, like, obviously at the time it was like, oh my god, what could this be?
Yeah.
We got Barrett over
It's
here.
like the trailer.
What we got in here? If you have never played before, blah, 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 getting started. It is kind of crazy, though, that, like, it used to be that every game had, like, this is how to use your console. Like,
Yeah.
By the way, put stuff in it. We got the characters.
Before YouTube, before the internet was, like, super helpful with stuff like this.
Yeah. And this is, you know, before you could just look up Wikipedia, they actually told you about the characters. Hold on, let me read what they've got put on the sword over here, the characters. During the game, you will encounter friends and other important characters in the story. However, depending on how you play, you may not be able to befriend some of the characters. The following are the main characters in the game. Yeah, so we've got Cloud, we've got Aerith, which we've spelled Cloud and Aerith. So Cloud is 21, he is 5'7", relatively short.
Short
His
king.
birth date is August 19th. Aerith is older than him. Aerith is 22.
Okay. Okay, Aerith.
She's only 5'3". Next page, we got all of these guys.
Show the picture.
We have not yet met Sid, but he'll be coming up. All right, let's see. What else do we know about these guys? So Tifa's 20. She's 5'4". Barrett is 35. He's 6'4".
Okay.
Normal ass age. Way to go. Oh, Red 13, a.k.a. Herbert. Herbert's 48.
Nice.
Also a height of 3'9", which is not nearly as relevant.
I'm assuming at the shoulder?
Yeah, I was
Since
like,
that's
I
how you
feel like they
measure
kind of need, like,
quadrupeds.
you know, length might be more relevant than height
Yeah.
for Red 13, but
Yeah,
you
we
know.
called him Herbert because Red 13, I didn't remember this, but when we got him, he was like, we were like, what do we call you? And he's like, well, my captors or whatever call me Red 13, and I don't
you know
care.
I
We were like,
read
I'm not calling you that.
They've got little profile blurbs. Let me read the profile blurbs. So
yeah,
for
read
Cloud,
the profile blurb.
the main character in Final Fantasy VII, originally a member of Soldier, he is now a mercenary who will take any job. After being hired by Avalanche, he gradually gets caught up in a massive struggle for the life of the planet. His enormous sword can cut almost anything in two. See, and it's interesting because, like, there did also used to be sort of an assumption that you would read the manual. And so, like, this detail is sort of relevant for the start of the game. They just, like, drop you into the start of the game. And it's like, this is the piece that informs you that, like, yeah, he's a mercenary. And you can relatively straightforwardly piece that information together with, like, context clues from the game, but, like, it is a little bit easy. So for Aerith, it's got young, beautiful, and somewhat mysterious. Aerith met Cloud while selling flowers on the streets of Midgar. She decided to join him soon after. Her unusual abilities enable her to use magic, but she seems more interested in the deepening love triangle between herself, Cloud, and Tifa. Interesting.
Just immediately call it out, I guess.
Yeah, he's just like, here, by the way.
About that. Can you show us our picture again?
Yeah. Aerith.
Treat it like bedtime story. I gotta see the picture.
All right, now, then for Tifa, again, Tifa says, bright and optimistic, Tifa always cheers up the others when they're down. But don't let her looks fool you. She can decimate almost any enemy with her fists. She is one of the main members of Avalanche. She and Cloud were childhood friends, and although she has strong feelings for him, she would never admit it. We got Barrett. Big old Barrett down here. Barrett, head of the underground resistance movement Avalanche, which Avalanche is always fully capitalized, and I would like them to perhaps explain what that is.
What it is for?
Presumably, yeah, an acronym for. Barrett is fighting the mega conglomerate Shinra Inc., which has monopolized Mako energy by building special reactors to suck it out of the planet. Barrett depends on brute strength and his gun arm, quote-unquote, to see him through. His wife died in an accident several years ago, and he now lives with his daughter Marlene. Yeah, there's Barrett,
bad.
and now we got Red 13, aka Herbert. Just as his name implies, he is an animal with fire-red fur, but under his fierce exterior is an intelligence surpassing that of any humans. His sharp claws and fangs make him good at close-range fighting, but other than that, not much is known about him. It's not even certain that Red 13 is his real name. Right, it's Herbert. A real enigma. And we got Sid. Sid I'm not going to read about, because we haven't met Sid yet.
Because we haven't met him yet. There's always a Sid, but we don't know who this one is.
There is. Oh, Sephiroth, they actually just like put a little dossier sort of piece of information about him. See, top-ranking soldier officer, age is unknown. He's 6'1". Birth date, birthplace, and blood type are all unknown. And then, let's see, it says, even amongst the elite troops of soldiers, Sephiroth is known to be the best. His past is locked away in a confidential file held by Shinra Inc. His giant sword, which only he can handle, has extremely destructive power. Said to have disappeared in a battle years ago, his current whereabouts are unknown. Hypothetically. Yeah, then we got some of these later characters. We got Yuffie and Vincent, which I think are the two sort of optional, characters, right? to meet. Then Kate Sith.
Kate Sith!
And now we'll finally get to like controls. How play game. We just have the buttons. How control work. I'd like to point out that the depiction of this would have been pre analog controller, because this was PS1, which the
so no sticks.
Yeah, the analog sticks was an optional controller, not by default. And we've got like explanation of the 3D world and how you view the world map, which is crazy.
How you view it, meaning from above, or like what button you push?
As you proceed in the game, you will come across the world map screen as shown here. So like the world field. At the bottom right corner of the screen, a reduced world map is displayed. In this map, a broad yellow light beam indicates the direction your character's face. It like literally explains like how games work.
Explains.
This is something that like...
It's because this is when people were still figuring out how to communicate concepts.
To some extent, but I also think that it's... Like, I think it's also kind of unfair to, like, new people trying to get into games, because it's like, someone playing their first game does not know, necessarily, but there is no actual fundamental, explanation of how do game. Like, they just...
How do these work?
Similarly with, like, computing in general, I feel like we have grown far too comfortable building up an assumption of understanding and, like, not onboarding new people. It's just like... Here's a computer.
That's why the younger generations
You'll be
really
fine.
struggle, because everything they know how to do is in an app. And I don't mean like an app like in the App Store. I mean like word processing is you open the app, and like they don't like nobody has to go find a file structure, or nobody
the whole section about entering names. Like a thing that you do maybe 8 to 10 times in the entire game. It's like, here's that, you do it.
It's important.
And then you can select your messages.
It's important.
These are types of shops and interactable things.
Field control.
Like maybe it's a little bit overkill, but
a little. But I think it was a lot. I think they did a lot. Because they had to do something to fill physical stuff, but also like I don't know. There were multiple ways to do this at this point. Like, it was not as uniform because games were so like this were so new, and the systems changed so much, system over system, that like sometimes you had to explain it because not everyone did stuff the same way.
Yeah, I'm trying to see
really
more
the case
clearly.
anymore.
So if you notice up here, like you can see that these pages are also like they have this very faint image actually in the background, and I can't quite determine what it's supposed to be.
Oh yeah. Is it Genova?
I don't know. This one with the world map actually has some pictures of, I think, the world, like even more.
Oh, it's not the same on everyone.
Most of them seem to be the same, but that one was like these manuals
Vincent?
had to have been very expensive to print. Like full color, glossy pages,
A lot of design.
like embossed, and it's just like it's almost a shame that we just don't do these anymore.
Effort went into it.
Yeah, they talk about the event games, so these are just like all the side mini games that you do. You can see the snowboarding. Like, this was such a teaser because when we were, when you're driving home in your car after getting this for the first time, you're like, oh my God, there's gonna be this, and there's gonna be this, and there's gonna be this. It was like,
and then you finish
crazy.
the game and you're like, hey, wait, wasn't there supposed to be? And you're like, I never found it.
Over here
So
we
you
have
go
this
back.
whole page with Kate Sith on it. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, now we've gotten to like explaining of battle with the heavy text shit. Like how battle work. Yeah, the active timeout. We've got another summon here that we don't have yet. Rama, he's chilling. We don't have him yet. Battle commands, attacks, limits, magics. We got another picture. We got Ifrit over here, and then Barrett again. More just general, like this is like 8 pages of explaining how battle works. We've got a whole. Okay, hold on. This is funny. So this is like a whole glossary of the various status effects that you can be subjected to. We've got sleep, poison, fury, sadness, petrify, confusion, silence, paralyzed, darkness, frog, small, critical, death, slow, numb, death sentence, and berserk.
I forgot about frog.
But that's the funny thing. Frog has a picture. It's the only one that has an image. There's just a frog. Like everything else,
because
totally
that's
just
what
text.
happened.
Also frog.
You are frog.
Frog. Surprise frog.
I totally.
Is this exactly the middle?
One.
No, it's not quite the middle, but it's a pretty sick page of just that Sephiroth flame shot, which is pretty epic again.
Oh yeah.
And we got more information about menu screens, how to view menus in Red 13 there. Items and things,
Love Red 13.
All kinds of details, more menu screen stuff, how to use magic, how to use materia.
I always expect him to have a pipe, but that's not him. That's
no.
Tales, right?
That's
Tales
Vesperia.
of Vesperia. Yeah.
Here we get the helpful information about the different colors of materia. Which again, full freaking color guide. Talking about independent is purple, blue
It really
is
is
support.
like a mini, like it's not a walkthrough guide, but it's like a
Command.
mini. It gives you a
Green?
ton of info.
Green is regular old magic. Red summon. Shows the little linked materia over here to talk about how you use support. Yeah, I mean the walkthroughs of the day were some thick ass books.
They were expensive, but they were for a reason.
We got, like Titan
Like,
down here. Here's another
a
page.
lot of work had to go into them.
Yeah, they did. What else we got? We're still going through the guide of menu screens. This is just, text and some menu. Just basic ass technical documentation. Talking about configuration here too.
Well, and obviously the more complicated game, like this was.
Ooh,
RPG
hold on.
was really
Can we?
complicated
We're
game.
talking about the PHS. Oh, that's right. We did learn about the PHS being an acronym in Japanese, which was not helpful. I wasn't sure if it was going to, like, comment on that at all. Once you have more than 3 party members, 2 members besides Cloud must be chosen to do this. An item called PHS is required, except for certain events. Will become available during the game. Members can be switched only on the world map, screen, and save points. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Execute. So save. Does it mention anything about what that icon is supposed to be? No, it's just a save point. Okay, sure.
Gosh darn it, I want to know what it is. I think it looks like a question mark.
A whole sick-ass page. Look at this, for vehicles and machines.
Yes!
Which way do I gotta go? Here we go. Got the freaking motorcycle, submarine, the plane, and... Oh, is it called the Bronco? I think that might be called the Bronco, and then the High Wind, the airship. As you proceed in the adventure, you'll be able to travel in a variety of vehicles. By using these vehicles, places not accessible by foot can be reached. Many different vehicles and machines will become available during the game. Instructions on using each vehicle will appear as you use it for the first time.
So cool.
We got a little blurb about Chocobo, which
Yay!
is simply not enough of a blurb about Chocobo, because Chocobo are an enormous, like, sub-game, actually.
Yeah. Look how cute, though!
And then also we got the credits.
What's riding the Chocobo?
That's Cloud.
Is it Cloud?
Yeah, it's just
he looked kind
his
of
low
chibi.
poly. We got some more credits. But now we get into some of the fun pages here at the tail end, because we actually start getting the ads that are in here. So we got Game Brain.
Oh my god.
The official PlayStation strategy guide on home video. Oh. MTV shows you how to master the newest PlayStation games with walkthroughs, maps, secret codes, and exclusive tips as you toggle between your actual game and this video. Includes Final Fantasy VII and other great PlayStation games for $12.98 in stores October 7th.
What?
Running time is 60 minutes. Visit your local home video retailer or call 1-800-820-9200 to order. That's crazy.
That's like
Here we have the classic
what YouTube does now.
Brady Games mini strategy guide, I guess, which they have provided for us, which is like, I think this is the guide from the very beginning of the Brady Games, which walks us through like the prologue on like the attack on reactor.
So they give
1.
you a sample of their
Yeah.
first section of the walkthrough.
Yeah.
That explains why it's so long. Yeah, interesting.
Are you ready to take your first step into Midgar? If not, then take a moment to peruse our tips for first-timers. If you're really stuck and don't know what to do, check out our mini walkthrough. Written by David Cassidy. Thanks, Dave. Oh, it's very important to note, however, that this section gives away everything about Avalanche's assault on Shinra's North Mako reactor, so if you don't want to know, don't look.
Spoilers.
Yeah, tips for first-timers. What are they? Okay, let's see. What are the tips for a first-time gamer playing an RPG? What do we got here? Is this your first Final Fantasy adventure? If so, then the following tips are especially for you. While you're playing, keep in mind that even veterans of the Final Fantasy series may find the following information useful for brushing up on their adventuring skills. There are certain truths that are universal to the worlds of Final Fantasy. Knowing these truths will make your quest less frustrating and considerably more enjoyable. So before you charge into Midgard, take a few moments to arm yourself with the ultimate weapon: knowledge. General tips. General tips. Talk to everyone several times. Aha!
Yep.
Some characters won't spill their guts the first time you speak to them. However, they'll tell you everything the second and third times around. Save often. You never know what lies around the next corner.
Yep.
Major events in the game often change what some characters say and do. If something earth-shattering occurs, revisit nearby villages to see if anything changed. After acquiring a village, leave it in a place where you can easily retrieve it. Otherwise, you can easily get completely cut off from your transportation. Riding chocobos is a fun way to get around quickly, but it's not always the best choice. The random battles that occur while traveling between towns are critical for raising your levels and fattening your wallet. That's fair. Carry lots of potions, ethers, and phoenix downs. These items help the most during battle when your magic runs dry. Most status effects, either good or bad, only last until the end of the battle. That's actually useful information. You should carry a few of the items that cure such effects, 4 or 5 tops, just to be safe. However, don't waste a gil weighing yourself down with a ton of useless supplies. All right, that one I'll give a pass. Because I do wonder, like, that is one of the pieces of information I am always trying to suss out when I first start playing a new RPG.
How painful are you going to make me?
Is it, it's like, is this going to go away at the end? Is it going to carry on? What are we looking at here? Look for special items like Power Source and Guard Source to give your characters a boost. Each source permanently increases one of your character's statistics by a point.
Ah.
I have a couple of those. I've not yet used them because I didn't want to waste them on somebody I don't intend to play long term. Weapons and armor. Always equip new armor and weapons when you obtain them. You should occasionally check your inventory to make sure you didn't miss the addition of a new item to your inventory. The strongest weapon is not always the best choice. Always take into account how much materia a weapon can store and what kind of effect it has on the materia's growth rate. You don't need to purchase each new weapon and piece of armor you find. You should keep your main party outfitted in the latest gear, but only buy for inactive players if you have an overabundance of gil. Valid. Your armor and accessories can seriously affect the outcome of a battle. For example, an enemy that uses nothing but water-based attacks will have trouble injuring someone equipped with the water ring. Items like the water ring enable your party to absorb normally harmful spells for healing purposes. Alright, then what do they have to say about materia and spells? Over the course of your adventure, also there's no pictures on these. I'm just literally reading stuff, so I haven't put this back over here, but no pictures, just text. They're dedicated to just spewing information at me. Over the course of your adventure, you'll have the opportunity to buy lots of materia. Although you can find most of it just lying around, you may want to buy a second materia crystal for essential spells like Cure and Light. Enemy All is one of the most valuable materia for eliminating multiple enemies, but it can also be teamed up with a materia that gives the entire party bonuses, like Restore or Time. Each materia gives the equipped character certain bonuses and penalties. Avoid overloading characters with materia that have heavy penalties, or you may seriously decrease the character's effectiveness. Summon materia is sometimes difficult to find. You should search everything and everywhere as you explore. If you can't enter an area now, return later and the path may have opened. And some of the most valuable spells cause no damage at all and are commonly overlooked. If you want to master Final Fantasy VII, you must learn how to effectively use materia like Time and Mystify.
Mystify.
All right, now we have a whole, the battle section. So yeah, they talk about the short-range weapons, swords and staffs, cause less damage while standing in the back row. Yep.
Oh.
Characters equipped with long-range weapons can attack from the front
all the strats.
or back rank without weakening their attacks. This is legitimately useful.
Yeah, it is.
You can only hit some enemies, mainly bosses, with long-range weapons. Even if your character's best weapon is best suited for close-range attacks, make sure you keep a long-range weapon in your inventory just in case, yeah. Each player will progress through the game at a different pace. Depending on how quickly you find your way around, you may occasionally need to build your levels or fill your pockets with gil. To accomplish this, roam around a town and fight with the local hordes of enemies, resting in an inn when necessary. So they call it build your resources? No, you gotta grind, buddy. We got a term for that shit. After becoming familiar with the enemies in an area, take a few moments to re-equip your team. For example, if you're facing ice beasts, equip lots of fire materia and accessories that protect you from ice attacks. Wow. Oh, big warning. Warning. Oh, a warning. Following section is hand-holding walkthrough of Cloud's first encounter with the rebel group Avalanche. In the walkthrough, many things are revealed, which may spoil some of the surprise. If you're feeling totally lost and don't know what to do, refer to this section for advice. If, on the other hand, you have a good grasp on what to do, play through the area first before consulting the walkthrough. Yeah, it talks about downed guards, collect... Oh, I didn't do that. You can check the downed guards to collect 2 potions, apparently. Interesting. It includes, like, images of the area, like, where you're going to be walking. They even, like, mark, you know, where where you're going and stuff. Like, just like a real walkthrough. Battle tips. Keep your eye on Cloud and bear its hit points. If he falls below 100, use potions. Yeah, and then finally we end up with the hey, bud, order the whole official strategy guide. Only $15. Wow. And then we got some other Squaresoft advertisements at the back. Bushido Blade. Final Fantasy Tactics. Wow. Freaking Final Fantasy Tactics. I don't think I realized that that came out after 7. Actually. And then we got Saga Frontier. Also a limited warranty. What's the limited warranty say? Computer Entertainment America warrants to the original purchaser of this SCA EA product that this software is free from defects in material and workmanship for a period of 90 days from the date of purchase. I wonder if I could get it warranted now.
I feel like it's been more than 90 days.
I know. To either repair or replace at its option the SCEA product. You must call 1-800-345-SONY. I bet that's not even a number that works anymore. Like, this warranty shall not be applicable and shall be void if the defect in the SCEA product has arisen through abuse, unreasonable use, mistreatment, or neglect. Also, then there's Red 13 there. Also. But yeah, that's the manual. A thing that I shockingly still have. It's amazing. And, you know, it's still in great condition. Probably because it's been in the jewel case for forever.
30 years.
Yeah. Not quite. 97. Not quite. Oops, not that one. That one. All right.
I'm eating a cookie.
All right. Well, that was an enjoyable diversion. Now I can move this camera so that it is not sitting precariously on my monitor because it didn't have anywhere else to live. Okay.
I smacked my microphone. Sorry if that made a weird noise.
Yeah, I miss the days of getting
like the physical
manuals.
Yeah.
I mean, so many things are downloaded now, so like it's not like I buy physical games very frequently to get a manual, but it was a time in history that I was fond of.
It's just that higher quality piece, you know?
Yeah.
In some ways.
Well, it does partially point to why it's like, I don't think you do need to increase the price of games purchased online, actually, game publishers. Because you are not spending the money in printing a full color manual anymore, or even printing a disc.
There's not even a disc here. Get out of here.
Like, I don't think you need to try to charge $70 or $80 for a new game. I think that might be unreasonable, actually. Birdos. Hover birdos. Ow. Sweep. All right. Let's see. We're going to
These are really good cookies. I'm going to be buying these again. They're like a short, butter cookie, probably like that crispy butter cookie kind of thing. And it's got like hazelnut cream, like you know,
Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella, like in it, so it's like a little tart. Nutella tart, and then on the top it's got like a little flower shaped crispy cookie top. So it's like crispy but also delightful.
See, is this already gonna be the time where we do submarine stuff, actually?
Really?
Later. I don't know. I know that it's sort of related to Junin, and maybe not. Probably not yet.
Look at that animated smoke. That's so nice.
What happened to this town? It's so run down. You say that, but it seems nice.
It seems cute.
Like, I guess I'll take your word for it.
This is adorable.
Does not seem run down at all.
Some people live in studios, okay?
Just trash talking the town, man.
I've
No
lived
need
in a
for that.
studio.
If you see a weapon you want, you'd better buy it.
Why are you threatening me?
I don't know.
You better buy it or else I'll punch you.
With the weapon you didn't buy.
Bro. But only if you see something you want.
Yeah, otherwise it's fine. Ever since Shinra built that city up above during the war, been no fish in the water. Got so polluted. Ugh. Shinra really likes to build stuff on stuff that already exists. Like,
Yeah.
could you guys
Colonialism.
not?
Man, that cookie was good. I'm sad that I'm out of cookies now.
Very sorry. Speaking of baked goods, we recently finally bought the cookie cream cake at Costco because we've seen that reviewed online so many times in our various YouTube videos of people trying things from places. And everybody's like, this cake is amazing. You know, like,
That's a cute little house.
I love the Costco cakes, but there is but 2 of us, and that's a lot of cake to try to consume for 2 of us. But we were like, no. I will finally get it, for I wish to have it. And it's a good cake.
Was it good?
It's a good cake.
Hey. Good cake?
This is Shinra Inc.'s elevator. Don't be snooping around here. Yeah, it's very enjoyable. It's quite nice. It's like a cream layer, like a cookie bar layer, and like a chocolate cake layer. And it manages to be in a chocolate ganache on top. Like,
nice.
really not heavy. Like, I feel like I could eat a half of the cake and not feel sick. So it's like, damn.
Impressive.
Yeah. It's really nice. Hi, Mr. Dolphin.
I hadn't taken myself out to dinner for my birthday.
My name is Priscilla. How you say it? It's the dog. You know what? Sure. Whatever. Sure. Who are you guys? Members of the Shinra Inc.? I still don't understand the use of articles in relation to Shinra.
The Shinra and
because
Shinra,
especially
it's
that in
very
that case
confusing.
where they're like the Shinra Inc. and it's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. No, stay calm.
It's gotta be a translation thing.
That's how it is. Cloud, that is not a statement that makes sense. I don't believe you. Get out of here. I don't know, whatever, man. Great.
What? Why are we fighting?
Hey, it's a monster. Well, probably that chased off the
Run, Dolphin!
dolphin.
And by run, I mean swim.
Be careful, Mr. Dolphin. And why are you doing that, lady? Okay. Well, small child.
She's
dead.
drowning.
Hey, hold on, we're coming. Okay. All right. Okay. Being eaten by a sea monster. God, the music's good.
But I hadn't taken, because I had been doing stuff, so I had taken dinner. And so the restaurant around here, the local one that's like really, really good, changed to their spring menu on the 1st. And so
Wow. Poison actually
Thursday,
works. That's
I
shocking.
took myself there for dinner because it was like the start of my... And I had the most incredible food, but the one that's relative to this conversation,
Oh, shit.
relevant rather, is I had a slice of orange olive oil cake. It was olive oil cake, but like orange. But I'm pretty sure it was orange blossom versus just orange because it was not citrus forward at all. But it had some type of like it had frosting, but it was like a lighter frosting. I thought it looked like cream cheese frosting, but it was not heavy enough cream cheese frosting at all. But then it also, like, the plate had like a big like pool of some type of drizzle that I'm pretty sure had honey in it. It looked like honey except for the consistency.
That didn't work.
Because it was a little too thin, and you know how honey is like actually very viscous. It was not quite that viscous, but it was the most unreal piece of cake. It was so good. And strawberries. It had strawberries on it.
How the hell do I unbubble cloud? What is happening?
You think that big sword, you could just like poke it.
Well, I tried to attack it. Hold on. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Not cloud itself. The bubble over cloud. There we go.
Just kidding.
Try that again.
Yeah, we were just saying that. We got hit really bad.
Why does that not do anything? Now they're both frozen.
Does it need magic?
All right, we're in a bit of a pickle here.
Hey, let me look it up. Final Fantasy.
Magic.
7
Fire.
The bubble.
The bubble.
5?
Okay. Firework.
Okay, that's what attack it with. Okay, yeah, this person just says fire's your friend.
Great, I got it. Cool. That's so bizarre.
But it was a delicious piece of cake. Highly recommend it. The appetizer I had was arancini, which are those like Italian rice balls that are like fried. And they were like small. And it was and it had like a little bit of chunky tomato sauce on top. So like diced tomato sauce. But it was on a bed of like flaked or pulled crab with a very lemony sort of dressing on it. And I like was not sure how that was going to work, but it worked really well. And then I had some really good salmon on lentils for the entree. I was so full. I haven't eaten that much in a really long time, but it was like, this is my delayed birthday dinner, and also the food is incredible.
Well, good job. It's bad. You don't think she's dead, do you?
I mean, is she breathing?
Priscilla! No.
Hi, we didn't do it.
Nope, she's not breathing.
That's why you don't leave her in the water.
All right, that's it. A young man, CPR now. Mouth to mouth. Not actually part of CPR, but sure. Cloud, what are you gonna do? But she's just a girl. Not an issue. It's CPR.
Bro, right now she's a body. She is a dead body.
What? You don't know how? Come over here. I'll show you. Guess I gotta do it. This is one of those tropes that I think is dog shit, actually. Like legitimate dog shit trope that comes up a lot in like manga especially and stuff. It's like, we have got to stop making weird stigmatisms about CPR. Like, fuck that. Like, CPR, life-saving operation. One, actually, mouth to mouth is not really necessary unless drowning. So this is actually relevant circumstance. I watch YouTube Doctor who talks about it a lot. Like, it's actually not not recommended to do
the
rescue breaths.
Things that are inherently not sexual is weird.
It's a problem. Stop it.
In any situation, inherently not sexual. So as soon as, especially, but like then in a medical emergency, you're like, oh, weird.
It's like, ooh, now I'm awkward. And it's like, shut the fuck up.
It's like you're not kissing her. She's dead.
She's
like
currently dying.
freaking weird.
Take a deep breath, hold it in, and breathe. Hurry up and do it.
Like, that's pedophile.
Push the
thinking,
square button
actually.
once, and it starts the CPR gauge. Push it again, and it stops the gauge. You could breathe faster, my dude.
They're like little lungs.
Wah. I don't think this is how it works at all, but sure.
I can't believe they aren't letting you rapid press. This seems arbitrary because this is not like you're not doing a skilled game or anything.
No,
what
it's
I mean?
like a timing game, but the timing is so insanely forgiving that you can just, like, knit a sock between each time you have to freaking do a breath here. Also, I don't think it should take you this long to get a breath.
No. But also, shouldn't you, like, try to get her to spit up the water by shoving on her?
Also, yeah, CPR would chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions, as Dr. Mike says on YouTube.
Staying alive, staying alive. And you gotta press harder than you think. I mean, on children, you gotta be careful, but like...
Yeah, children's a little tougher, but like, yeah.
It's supposed to be at least, what, 1.5 inches down on children?
I don't know about
More on
children. I haven't
adults.
taken any kind of course. I know it's like 2 inches on adults.
It's been a really long time. Yeah.
Hey,
Like
Priscilla,
babies
you
are
alright?
even less.
Yeah, like,
But like on an adult, I still remember this from the class I took. On an adult, expect to break ribs.
Yep. Like, you're gonna crack that
Like
shit.
you will probably crack their ribs. And I still remember the guy teaching me in class who said, better you break their ribs than they die. He's like, right now, they're dead. So it doesn't matter if you break their ribs. I still remember him saying that. Like, he was very adamant. He was like, you might break their ribs. Keep going.
Keep going.
It's like, better that than death.
Sorry, Cloud.
It's like,
Priscilla
you're
needs to
not
rest for a
wrong.
while. Okay, I guess I'll go. Is there an inn in this town? Since nope, you're still complaining about that shit. Can I just go looking for the dolphin again? No.
I guess you have to talk to every living thing in the town again.
Is this maybe this is the inn? She's kind of in front of the door now. Hey, come in for a while. Yeah, okay.
Come in to the inn?
To the inn. I heard what happened. You've done so much for Priscilla.
Kind of.
You all must be tired. If you want to get some rest, stay here. And then she's gonna sleep on the couch, I guess? 3 beds and 1 couch. Hey, Gus, how's it going?
Herbert,
Yourself at
get the
home.
bed.
Although, does Herbert sleep in a bed? I mean, Herbert could sleep in a bed. It's just funny. They could lay out a really, really big dog bed. Take a rest.
He probably enjoys sleeping on the rug in front of the fire.
Yeah. Let's rest. You missed us going through the physical manual, Gus. We just went through that a little bit ago because I pulled up my physical manual that I still have here. Can I pull up the camera again just to... No? Yes? Oh, no, I forgot I moved my camera. Well,
Like, I don't think so.
we're
Pretty sure you took it
doomed.
down.
I should have left it just in case other people showed up so I could do that again. Oh, well. Life goes on. That reminds me. You again? I forgot about the whole talking to oneself thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? You'll find out soon.
Possibly because...
But more importantly, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Nibelheim?
He would have
You
been
went to
16.
Mount Nibel then. Tifa was your guide, right?
He was 16 when that happened.
Yeah, I was surprised.
These people are not old enough.
But where was Tifa other than that? I don't know. It's a great chance for you two to see each other again. You're right. Why couldn't you see each other alone? I don't know. I can't remember clearly. Why don't you try asking Tifa? Yeah. Then get up. Hey, wake up. Wake up, Cloud. Tifa. When Sephiroth and I went to Nibelheim, where were you? We saw each other, right? The other time. No, it was 5 years ago. I don't remember. Something seems strange outside, Cloud. Come quick.
What other time? We've only seen the one time in the flashback, right?
I don't know if they're talking about how like maybe like earlier on, because there was the guide part, and then they were there for like a couple days. I guess we went a couple
times
like,
in the flashback.
Yeah.
What?
What's going on over here, huh? Does this have something to do with the Shinra? Seems like something's going on up there. Doesn't it seem a little strange? And then getting so noisy all of a sudden? I heard that girl regain consciousness. Okay, I guess we'll go check. All of you lurking around the bottom of the stairs.
There's always a song of this style, I feel like. Or at least in 8 and 9. I feel like there's very similar songs.
Yeah. Are you alright now? Thanks for helping.
Your big feet.
Yeah, it's like she got big feet. They're big. Sorry, I mistook you for one of those Shinra Inc. That's alright. Also, that's not how you say things. I'll give you something special. It's an amulet. Take good care of it, okay? Jiva materia.
Woo!
What's that music? Sure sounds lively. I heard they're rehearsing the reception for the new Shinra president.
What?
Rufus, I gotta pay my respects. Grandpa and Grandma told me this beach was beautiful when they were small. After the Shinra built that city above, the sun stopped shining here, and the water got polluted. I was raised on that story, and I hate Shinra so much I could die. I think Rufus is thinking about crossing the ocean from here, too. Oh, yeah, it's not the submarine yet. We get on the ship with them, I remember. What? Does that mean Sephiroth's already crossed the ocean? Cloud, didn't you finish Rufus off?
Did Herbert just sit up and cross his arms to think about that?
Possibly. Herbert does stuff, okay? We gotta get to the town up there. Maybe we could climb the tower? No, there's a high voltage current running underneath the tower. Don't wander near it, it's dangerous. But you might be able to if Mr. Dawson helps you. Follow me. I remember this being very annoying.
So I'm working with this yarn.
High voltage tower.
That does something called assigned cooling.
Guess this means Cloud will be alright. What does that even mean? Yeah, better leave it at Cloud. Counting on you, Cloud. Just immune to high voltage, apparently? Hey, wait a second. Yep, they all just ignore me. Don't you just hate this? You're probably right. What? What a weird conversation. Yeah, I'd like to take a good look at that new president of Shinra Inc.
I'm working with this yarn that does something called assigned cooling, which means it's got like a base color, and then it has spots where it is variegated in a very short length. So it's like mostly teal, and then it has spots where it goes from like white, pink, purple, yellow, like it really, like maybe 5 inches or so.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is that every time you, as you're knitting along, you hit one of the random color changes, you do a decorative stitch with it, and so you end up with a bunch of like shapes in these fun colors on a background of like your primary color.
Interesting.
And I'm knitting a sock. And so far, for the last, I don't know, 10 to 20 rows, every time I hit the fun color, I'm on the bottom of the foot of the sock and I can't do a decorative stitch there. And I'm so mad just watching these color go by. And I'm like, stop. I want to knit the stitch.
Regrettable.
Stop doing it. It's really sad.
Pretty cool, huh? When I blow this whistle, Mr. Dolphin jumps. Here, this is for you, Cloud. Okay, a gift? What am I supposed to do with it? Just go into the water, blow the whistle, and Mr. Dolphin will jump you to the top of the pole. Jump to the top of the pole? See that rod sticking out at the top? Jump just right. You can climb to the top of the town. Good luck, Cloud. If you make it, we'll follow you. Somehow. Whoa, hold the PHS for you. It'll break if it gets wet. The weird cell phone. Wanna jump with Mr. Dolphin? Sure. Alright, so... Okay. Remember this being very annoying and specific. Up. Oh, that was nice, I think. Ah. Damn it. Nailed it. Not too shabby. Cutscene. It's the high wind. There it is. Doesn't seem very efficient to need to, like, keep it running while stationary. Oh, that's a big button, not a lootable chest. Tragic. The new president, he's here, hurry, hurry, hey-oh. Hey, you still dressed like that? Come here. Okay. Here, get in the room. Today's the big day when we welcome President Rufus. Hurry up and change. Okay. Shinra uniform. Brings back memories. Quit yapping, hurry up. A Shinra uniform. I was so proud when I first put it on. Excuse me. I wonder when it was. Couldn't stand wearing this thing anymore. Wow, you look good in it. You remember the greeting procedure, right? Nope. Look on your face says you forgot. All right, I'll show you again. Just like we do. We'll help too. That's how to do it. We'll sing too. All right, show 'em. Now march. That's the welcoming march. And I'll sing along with you. Quietly. Hey, come on now. What?
What is happening?
Now. I don't. And march. Okay, keep in step.
It?
March smoothly. Once you're all in step, shoulder your gun. Got it? Not yet. Shoulder your gun, press circle. Circle? Are you sure? Practice some more. Remember to march smoothly. Keep it in step with the soldier next to you. March smoothly. Crawl in step, shoulder your gun. Circle. We'll practice some more.
I guess.
Not gonna lie, Circle, I mean, under that circumstance, Circle did not do that. But I guess I got it. You know what? Not. What else you got? All right, once more. Keep in step. Shoulder your gun. Got it. Good. Okay. Rufus has arrived. Preparation's complete. All right, showtime. Don't disgrace yourself. I have concerns.
I also have concerns.
Oh, you know what we can do? We can try to save state. Maybe that'll help. I need to figure out how to actually shoulder the gun.
Bum, 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 bum.
The frame rate. Oh my god. It's 15, by the way.
That's cool, though.
The frame rate is 15. Cool city.
That's very cool.
Yeah, the set pieces in Final Fantasy VII are pretty sick. Like, they went real big on
Like, why is there a big laser gun? But
wild,
also,
industrial
other than that-
sort of, like, corporate structures. Oh, no, no one's here. Wait. Hey, rookie, because you're running around like that, Captain, we'll take a shortcut. Right. Good idea. Get over here.
Hello.
Where am I? Which one am I? Okay, here I am. All right, you first.
It's a dog.
No time for dogs. Go first. Now you watch close. Sneak into the back of the line when you see an opening. I don't know, man. Listen up. This parade's gonna be broadcast live on TV.
There's your opening.
You look bad, the whole Judith army will look bad. Remember that, and don't screw up. Okay, jump in when I give you the sign. Sneak in from the back. Don't mess up the row. No matter what you do, don't try to go in front. All right, start marching. You goddamn idiot. What? Why did you stop me? Bastard.
It says don't go in from the front. Why do you keep going in from the front?
It's not the front.
Go in back of the row.
It's the middle.
You have to go around the back of the row and slide in. You're going from the front.
I
of that
did
row
do
that you're
I
sliding
did
in.
that one time and he still did not let me in.
You crossed in front of them that time too. It's not as bad.
See? He's just a bastard.
Are you not going far enough? Oh.
Give me that shit. He's just a piece of shit.
Man, these old games are so persnickety.
You piece of shit.
Heck. Is it because you're not in step with them when you get there?
I swear to God. Oh, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you. Let me get my rating back.
Do you think it's because you're not in line with them by the time you pass him again?
Maybe, but like there's not time.
No.
Like I'm literally doing the don't run away from me. I'm gonna kill you. Please just shoot him in the head. For God's sake. God damn.
There we go.
They're complaining about being fired. Sorry, I was so annoyed I wasn't even reading it out loud. Send that soldier a bomb or something. Receive grenade. Thanks. Good, we made it. Oh, President Rufus. And I'm really not sure if like that particular circumstance, by changing the controls, actually just makes it unwinnable, because run and the button they were saying to shoulder the gun is the same button. Like I can't.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't work anymore, it seems like. Line up and shut up. Don't make a move. How's the job? What happened to the airship?
I want popcorn.
The long-range airship is still being prepared. Should be ready in about 3 more days. Yeah.
Yeah. There's always a yeah.
Even the Air Force's Gelnica? Yeah. Stop that stupid horse laugh. Things are different than when Father was in charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the ship ready? Yes, sir.
But also, like, why was he laughing?
I don't know.
I mean, he's evil and terrible, but also, shut up.
I do appreciate the stop your stupid horse laugh. Hi. Hi.
Stop hitting me.
What a disaster. Heidegger's really irritated.
It's because he has a
Man in the black cape's been roaming the city, but we can't find him. I don't know. Man in the black cape showed up 2 or 3 days ago and killed a few of our shoulders.
Shoulders?
Yes, shoulders. Soldiers. He disappeared right after that. There's a rumor going around that it was Sephiroth. Attention! Dismiss! Hey, you messing with the army? Who cares? You're too lazy. No break for you. Get over here.
No food for me? I really can't stop thinking about popcorn now.
This is the military, soldier. Your orders for today are to send off President Rufus at the dock. I'll keep drilling you until it's time.
If you have...
Wait,
what?
All right, line up in order and show me your
Why are
final
we
footage.
back here?
Today's command is formation. Remember it. Ready? And military send-off begin.
You had a soldier who you thought was goofing around. Like, not up to par. Why would you be like, well, now you've got to be in this, so take that. This important thing we're doing for the president. You know?
Yeah.
Seems weird.
Yeah, I got it. Don't mess up during the real thing.
Seemed like it was working that time.
Yes, buttons were correct. It's today's special pose. Huh? I haven't decided yet. All right, Rookie, I'll let you decide. Show me your best move. See, my best move is... Wow. That's awesome. All right, we'll go with that as the day's special. Practice it. Good luck, idiots. Meet me at the dock. Don't be late. Dismissed. Yes, this one works better than the other one. The other one was a freaking disaster. Just meandering across the road. Hi. What's up? Come on, forget about your job. Step right up. Wait, can I? Oh, I can't actually go in here.
What's up?
Hold on.
Look, why is he?
Welcome. I was just starting to get
he's-
worried. You see, our
he's
sales are pretty
clipping.
bad today. What are you selling?
I thought he had a little frowny face on his shirt, but oh hey.
Damn, revive and seal. Hold on, what can I sell to get enough money for the other one?
Yeah, you don't need that much. This feels like a secret awesome place.
Yeah.
Loco weed. That wacky tobacco.
Okay. I'm gonna get the seal.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, bro. I don't know
Thanks
if I've
for
ever
that.
come in here.
I don't remember it. I don't remember a lot of this game though, so that's not that
Yeah.
odd. If you don't remember it though, that's something. I'm gonna have to go pop some popcorn. I can't stop thinking about it.
Nothing to sell to you. Come back later.
I thought for a second that he was like, "Ah!" And then I was like, wait, there's no voice act. Was that like a siren? What was that?
I don't know. Soldier, welcome. Go shopping
up?
there. I bought materia. All the money went into
It's
materia.
the dog again.
This is somebody's house.
Oh.
Hey, how could you do that? Nobody woke me up.
Oh, is that the guy whose outfit you're wearing? Oh, it's
Maybe.
another dog. Final Fantasy always is like, would you like a dog with your dog with your dog?
Love the dogs.
I do too.
Running, 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 running. Which way?
It kind of was, yeah.
Yeah, well, we've only got so many, polygons.
There's only
to
so many
make 'em not
polygons
freak
to
out.
work with.
Okay, here we go. Hey, look, it's Barrett and also Herbert. It's the gang. The gang's all
Gosh, dang
here.
it, I'm gonna get to this color on the wrong side again. That is so annoying. Stop doing that. All right, I'm gonna go get some water.
All right, it's time.
And
And
also-
hey,
Come back.
President Rufus has now arrived. This is it. Join in military reception. Right, do it with enthusiasm. Ready. That was the wrong button. I definitely hit that button. God damn, they are so fast. All right, not bad. And also there's Herbert. Well done. Keep up the good work for Shinra Inc. Here's a special bonus for you. Suddenly I felt like he needed to be a pirate. Here's a special bonus for you.
Yeah.
A token of the president's kindness. Don't ye be forgetting it. Horse stealer. Once the word gets out that Sephiroth's here, Cloud and his friends will show up too. We'll crush them as soon as we find them. We can't have them get in our way. Leave it up to me. Leave it up to me, sir. Yeah. I thought I told you to stop that stupid laugh. Yeah. Yar. All aboard. All right, dismissed. That was close. Heidegger's been really edgy lately. Because Hojo disappeared, leaving a letter of resignation. Heidegger's been forced to take care of that investigation, too. Hey, I thought you were dismissed. Is that Tifa that just jumped on? Got some cleaning up to do. Hurry up. See you later, loser. I'm getting on the boat. Across the ocean to the new continent. Even if we are wearing Shinra uniforms. Yay, look at us go. The sudden disappearance of land. Funny little polygon boat. See an item. Yoink. Ooh, an all materia. That's great. So Force Stealer? Yeah, it is. Oh my god, that's so much better as a weapon. Holy shit. Strength plus 10? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so hold on. We gotta move around. This is all lightning. Enemy skill. Just a pure sugar that someone assumed was chocolate and sold to people. What the heck? What the? That's crazy. Seal. Sleep. Okay. Music is so good. And hard already, and you still want me to do more? The president's probably the same. He's just gonna order us around anyway. It's me, Eric. Hey, Cloud, did you see the airship at Junin? I heard it was big, but I didn't expect it to be that big. That was really something. Hey, do you think I could get on it? I'll take you someday. Keep hoping. Wow, really looking forward to it. Hey, get to work. Both the new President Rufus and Heidegger are aboard this ship. If we can do good, we could get promoted. Or would like a save point. Here's the save point. Oh, yeah, of course. So we were at Costco the other day, and apparently it even hit sort of the, like, an article about it, but Costco right now has a 10-pound chocolate bunny. It was very large and did, in fact, weigh 10 pounds. It was also $100, and I was not inclined to get $100 of chocolate bunny. But apparently one of the funny things about it that I don't think I saw in the, because I didn't look at it that long, because I was just like, wow, big ass chocolate rabbit. But apparently the instructions, because it's so big, the instructions include break it with a hammer. Like, hit the stupid thing with a hammer to break it up, because it's 10 pounds of chocolate. It's me, Herbert. A little woozy, but I shouldn't get caught. Humans only look at appearances anyway. Any way you look at it, I'd say I make a fine human being. With a tail. Seriously, like, it was very large and very heavy. If I had some preposterous get-together to go to, maybe I would have considered getting the 100-pound chocolate, but, like, it's crazy, and $100, it's a lot. Man, we're almost at Costa del Sol. I get there, I'm gonna take a long overdue vacation. Maybe I'll go down to the beach and get a tan. Get some actual chocolate. I'm not a huge chocolate eater, so I actually don't mind too much, like a sweet milk chocolatey sort of thing, rather than like a heavier.
If the chocolate is too chocolatey, I don't actually. Because I also don't enjoy chocolate.
Everything quiet, sir. But you know what? I really hate
that much.
Uniform, soldiers, war. I hate them all.
I will say, I scheduled the grocery order for today to pick up. And I was like, ooh, Cadbury cream eggs.
You're right.
And then
Yes,
there
sir.
were none.
My watch,
They
sir.
had to refund them because they weren't there. I did not act fast enough.
The thing is,
Herbert.
Yeah, it's Herbert. Don't worry about it. I did think about as like a stream thing to try to pick up a variety of single source chocolates, because I am curious about trying single source chocolates. Because my understanding is that they actually like have different taste instead of being the sort of homogenized.
There is a regional taste to them. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of variants that you can get out of chocolate, but it's kind of expensive, and just have not done so. It's probably even more expensive now, I'm sure. With everything waves vaguely at the world. Okay, well, I found everybody, but I have not found anything to do. Did you see Barrett? I hope he's not doing anything stupid. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to find Barrett. I have not found Barrett. That's the one that I haven't found, I guess.
This popcorn is a delight.
I did do the thing where I did not talk to them twice again. Yes, sir, I'll continue my watch, sir. Hee hee. Glad you're having a good time, Tifa. There we go. I needed that guy to get out of my way so I can get to the front. That's right. Hey, Barrett, you dumbass. Look, Cloud, it's Rufus and Heidegger. They're this close. We can't do a thing to them.
Not inconspicuous.
Nope, not hidden. How can he going off laughing like that? Because of him, Biggs, Wedge, Jesse.
He looks
God,
like
I can't take it anymore. Also, like, you can't hide in a sailor
like
suit
the
when you have a
Stay
gun
Puft-
arm.
He looks like this Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
God, I can't take it anymore. Gotta settle things here and now. Emergency alert. Reports of a suspicious character found. Those not on detail, search the ship. Report when found.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Milka. Milk is one of the chocolates that I do get somewhat regularly, because that's a brand of chocolate on offer at the international store nearby, and those are good. I like the Milka chocolates. I repeat, suspicious character found on board. Those not on detail, search the ship. Damn, did they find us? Hey, that doesn't seem like us. Do they mean Tifa and the others? Get off your spiky butt and let's go, Cloud.
Excuse me, it's my head that's spiky.
Yeah, the butt is not spiky at all. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna save.
One of those best company gifts that I've ever got was a little like silicone collapsible bowl that you can put popcorn kernels in and microwave it with a lid that came with it.
Everyone all
with
right?
like no oil or anything, and it pops popcorn, like stovetop popcorn, but in your microwave.
Everyone's here, right?
That was a great corporate gift.
We actually
now
just
I can just
recently
melt
picked
butter
up,
on it, and it's incredible.
Picked up one of those sorts of things at the Overstock store. It was Halloween themed, and we bought it a month ago. So it was at the Overstock store. Hey, wait. You don't think that suspicious character is Sephiroth? Really? How the hell am I supposed to know? Let's find out. Most logical thing to do. Then, who's going to go? Standard crew. Get in here, Tifa. Get in here, Herbert. Sephiroth. All right, let's go.
What was that?
What?
It scrolled, and I wasn't
Enemy
expecting
scope.
it.
Yeah. I need more slots. Oh, you know what? We don't need chocobo lure.
I love popcorn. And I melted butter on it, sprinkle a little salt. And it's like stovetop popcorn, but I made it in my microwave. What a delight.
Yeah, I'll take revive, I guess. You know what? We'll replace steel. Nice with Shiva. Oh, and we could replace... Okay, here we go. Actually, we'll get all here, and we don't need elementals, so we'll bring Shiva there. Great.
I have some like white cheddar popcorn flavor, but I just... When it comes to popcorn I made myself,
Character.
I like
There's no way.
butter
Not
popcorn.
human. Thing's not human. I do
If
really
somebody
like flavored
else is
popcorn.
like if I'm buying it at a popcorn shop,
Yeah, it's all about getting
I
it at
love
the
a
popcorn
cheddar
shop.
cheese popcorn. Yeah. That's when I'm really excited about cheese popcorn.
Wind slash.
Because I feel like they make it with an oil, like an emulsion of the cheese versus just like a powder.
What is wind slash?
Yeah, I could probably butter it and just sprinkle it on and get closer.
Oh. Enemies here. Through the room.
Woof. Oh, good dodge.
Yeah, what is that even trying to do?
Maybe paralyzed if it's missing so often?
Oh, maybe?
Seems like a status effect of some sort.
Certainly seems like a status effect. Maybe blind.
I don't know, the lightning makes me think of
Oh, my
paralyzed.
cool sword. Yeah,
They
get
always
missiled.
animate that as like those little paralysis lightning bolts.
Well, considering they dropped 3 eye drops, I suspect it might have been blind.
Maybe it is blind.
Is it Sephiroth? No, not Sephiroth. After a long sleep,
Is it Genova
the
herself?
time has come. Cloud, look. It's like a form of Genova. It is a Genova fight, if I remember correctly. Sephiroth, you're alive. Who are you? You don't remember me. I'm Cloud. Cloud.
Oh my God. Also a good cheese.
Sephiroth, what are you thinking? What are you doing? The time is now.
Nice and salty.
What? What are you? Wow.
Wow, wow. Why did you just fly at the camera?
Honestly, the whole Lovecraftian perspective on this really does make a lot more sense with the way Sephiroth gets freakier and freakier.
Yeah.
I'm a Shiva his ass.
Yeah. The whole
hidden
Eldritch
house.
horror thing really makes so much sense.
Yeah, it does. Shiva.
Yes, I love this song.
Yes, this is one of my favorite songs, also. And like all of Final Fantasy, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kantifa, could you fix yourself? Fix your life. You have the heals. I would like for you to be unlocked. Oh, shit. Oh, she's back. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have healed instead. I didn't realize that was her.
Yep. I should have said something. I wondered what you were doing. But I was also stuffing my face full of popcorn.
That's okay. That was the correct choice of who to attack. Yeah, big heal.
The other thing with cheese popcorn, I have to eat it with chopsticks. I also had cheese ravioli for dinner, so the cheese was applied to my taste buds.
Go Chocomog. Get her ass.
I forgot. I forgot what I picked him up. He's like, we gotta get out of here. Cheese it, it's the fuzz.
I don't suppose you are susceptible to bio, are you?
I feel like she's
No.
the one who's
Very immune
gonna
to bio.
bio you.
Yeah. Tifa's
That's her whole
attack is
vibe.
quite low. She's got too much magic shit on her. Ow. Oh, never mind. Got his ass.
Did that really loud, but it felt good. I have popcorn. I just drank some cold, refreshing water. I just had to huh about it.
White cape. What disappeared from
tail.
the Shinra building? Genova. The arm of Genova.
Oh. That's a
Genova,
tentacle.
he's been carrying this thing around? What was Sephiroth? The time is now. What does that mean?
I don't know, but that's shiny. Pick it up.
Now. Getting so confused. Cloud, explain what's happened so far.
Like, we're all confused.
I'll try, but don't interrupt me while I'm explaining. I like this opportunity to just sort of give a recap. Thank you. Sephiroth went off searching for the Promised Land so he could become the ruler of the planet. That was 5 years ago. Then Sephiroth came back and killed President Shinra. And then just now all of us saw Sephiroth. He was carrying Genova with him. This much I do know. He told me he wants to go to the Promised Land with his mother, Genova. I guess that's about it. Dock workers will be docking in Costa del Sol in 5 minutes. Prepare for docking. We should hide somewhere again.
What's the shiny thing?
It's a summon materia. Favorite. Sephiroth is alive.
Sephiroth!
The Promised Land. Does it really exist?
Not on this planet.
Probably
I feel
not.
like that sounds like mythology. That sounds like the surviving mythology from the aliens who are traveling the galaxy as nomadic in their
or
eternal
it's
pursuit of
just the
Promised
bullshit
Land.
lie that the ancient, elder being spreads to the mind of those who listen.
Yeah, or that. Yeah. That schism thing where it's like, we found the Promised Land and we want to stay. No, you didn't. It's not the real one. We're leaving.
And presuming that that's true, history. Because looking at it through the lens of, the things that showed up are actually just ancient ones from space that corrupt everybody's mind. That totally makes suspect whatever
perhaps Genova is like the Borg queen, and everyone else who was nomadic were carrying her with them because she was maybe they're not really doing it's her over, and now she's free. Who knows?
Right? Who knows?
I keep looking at that and thinking it's this helipad.
Sure is hot here. I sure feel better now that I can say goodbye to this
What is that girl in the
suit.
bikini doing?
Laying on a plane wing.
Why would that be happening here?
Yo,
we're
listen up.
docking huge ships for the military.
Y'all be sure to mingle like regular folks here. Oh, it's like a seaplane. Oh, too bad. I liked Barrett's sailor suit. He looks so cute. What do you mean, cute? Right. Well, Barrett, why don't you use that sailor suit for pajamas? Right, Cloud? I guess. Ah, you look like a bear wearing a marshmallow. Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I told you, it looks like a Stay Puft.
How's that supposed to mean? This happens to be the most comfortable, so shut. Puff, puff. Would you kindly hurry? The heat is drying out my nose. All right, we'll take a break and then head off.
I will
Don't wander
say,
too far off.
you looked cute in that is a weird ass thing for a 20-year-old girl to say to a 35-year-old man. Is it just me? That's weird. Why you said that? That's weird.
You know what, guys? I totally forgot about the idea of geostigma. Geostigma was the thing in Advent Children. I need to watch Advent Children again now. Which does sort of help reinforce the idea of, Ancient One, physical deformities.
Eldritch horror?
Yeah, caused by whatever. I'll wander wherever I damn well want. Who made him the leader? Maybe I should get a tan for a change. What do you like, Cloud? Maybe a healthy tan is nice? I don't know. Got it. I'll remember that. Okay, Aerith. Yeah, seaplane. Don't bug me. This is Rufus' first official visit since becoming president. Excuse me. Seems like he's here on business this time. I'm so jealous of him I could spit. We're both about the same age, but he's president. Yeah,
seaplanes only there.
Seaplane only. That's where the seaplanes go.
It is weird, though, that they parked their boat, this huge military vessel, so close to where the seaplanes park.
This is a weird-ass, like,
works.
transportation hub here. Like, that, it's bizarre.
That's not how these things get arranged.
No, not even a little bit. What a long boat ride that was. Good work, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurry up with that. Yes, sir.
He's got to be a nervous laughter or something. Because,
yeah,
like,
and now he's like trying to
laughing?
stifle it. I heard Sephiroth was on board. Yes.
Yeah,
it
like it's
seems
weird.
Cloud and the others were on board too. Yes.
How did they hear about that?
They all slipped through.
Who?
You messed up big this time, Heidegger.
But how
I'm
did he
ashamed of
find
myself.
out?
Is that all you can do? Give one-word answers and apologize for everything? Ready for departure, sir. Do something. I'll be expecting results.
Music is so good, even though it's MIDI.
Well, I just realized that over here is typed out Costa del Sol port. But it's at an extremely acute angle and thus very difficult to see.
Port is legible for sure.
Yeah, and then I can see Sol pretty good, which then, you know,
and then
pieces
like an
the rest
L,
together. But
sort of an implied E, yeah.
Yay, Costa del Sol. I remember Costa del Sol being like a big item of discussion around the remake as well. They're like, they're gonna have the characters into bikinis, I wonder, blah, blah. And, you know, I guess they did.
It's literally just swimsuits. Fam, everybody relax.
I know.
This is what I mean by taking things that are not sexual and making them weird. People are weird.
I remember that
bathing
having
suit.
been a point of... Yes, sir. Oh,
I
those
get
items
the
are free,
weirdness
so please help
around
yourself.
the actual brothel where he's dressed as a woman
Yeah.
and taken back into a room with a dude who is clearly there for one thing, but like...
Yeah.
That makes sense for everyone to be like, what the heck? But it is literally...
Well, yeah, and this one would have been, I guess, for the second game that was remake.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't know, people wanted something to talk about, I guess. Like, I don't freaking know.
Gosh darn it, my color started in the back of the sock again. I'm so angry.
Well, please, if you don't buy from me, I can't make ends meet. Oh, you're selling stuff. What are you selling? Oh.
A Molotov cocktail! Sorry, I yelled that into my microphone.
Also have some
I'm just
bangles.
so surprised to see it with
Carbon
bangles.
bangle is so much less expensive and higher defense. Presumably, its materia slots are inferior?
Oh, 4 slots, got it. It's just 4 slots.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I am, however, too poor to... Can I sell something? I just want to get over 1,800 so that I can see... Yes. Okay, platinum... Well, no, why... Oh, growth is double. Okay, so that's the advantage. But, like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, not worth it.
You know, I guess I'll buy a couple of these carbon bangles. Does open up an extra slot. We like that. Motor drive gives double growth. Okay, well, none of your things are connected. That is an inconvenience.
Unfortunate.
Whatever.
That gives me Path of Exile vibes.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
An inconvenience.
Too bad you
to
don't
be
have
sure.
currency in this.
Buy at least one mollusk. I have $200. I can't buy shit.
One of the things about Dungeon Crawler Carl is that they also have inventory stuff, and he's one of those people who picks up everything, which I would be too if it was actually life or death and you stuck me in a place with an inventory where I could stick things in, like, obviously. But he's becoming sort of a bomb type of person, and they're essentially humongous Molotov cocktails at this point.
Say, aren't you bored? Yeah, we fight a lot. Isn't that good? You're just expecting too much. Okay, whatever. Whoa, that was weird.
You stuck?
I don't know what that was about. Surfing. Suntan.
There's so much actual English. Bar del Sol. Like, normally they're not, it's like pseudo-legible, but not really.
Yeah, I'd like to hire a gorgeous chick and have a great time.
I beg your pardon?
And now we're just trading. I don't understand what that exchange was about. Can you imagine? Sorry, I'm just thinking about, like, walking into, like, my local donut shop, right? Like, just a local place. You're like, hey.
Yeah,
And they're like, man, I'd love to hire a chick and have a great time. It's like, man, I'm just here for donuts. Like, I don't know.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
That's a wild thing to say. Can I just have some donuts? Like,
but also, like,
whoa.
I don't think I want to buy from you if it means you're going to go
Yeah,
use my money.
I don't even know what that means, man. Whoa.
What do you mean?
Whoa. I need you to relax. This could be a seal. How about a saw? A memento of this wonderful trip, made especially in Costa del Sol. Can I even afford a stay at the inn right now? I'm so poor. Better put back the sailor. Did I name Red Herbert? You bet I did. Arlene, you okay?
So what happened was we were talking to him, and I didn't remember this.
When I go to see
we
you.
were like, "What's your name?" And he was like, "Well, my whatever captors or whatever called me Red 15 or 13, but I didn't really like it." And I was like, "We're not calling him the name that he doesn't like, that his oppressors named him." And then he was like, "I don't care what you call me," and I was like, "I care." So, take Herbert.
Yeah, and I was like,
seriously,
you know what?
we can't
Herbert.
keep calling him. Yeah, we can't keep
listen to
calling him the name the people who were magically experimenting on him called him. That's terrible.
Yo, Cloud, still too early, ain't it? What now? Call it a night?
Giving him
200
an
gil. Oh, it's all of my money, but I will.
Anglicized name.
Cradled by the sound of the ocean waves. Sweet dreams. Yeah. Well, and it's everybody has gotten, well, except for Barrett and Tifa, most other people have gotten slight tweaks to their name. Because Cloud, we always add an E, because it feels more like a name by having the E on there.
We've
instead
done
of
that
not.
ever since we played it.
Forever. Just like
Yeah,
that's
always
always been
have.
the way we've named him. And Eris, we put Aerith with the TH, which is, I think, like the Japanese spelling. They kind of go back and forth on how they want to spell Aerith now and then. So we went with Aerith. Then we got Herbert. Barrett and Tifa they get to be Barrett and Tifa.
They got
they're
to keep
fine.
it. No, they're fine.
Warning, be careful traveling.
I just don't ever remember calling her Eris, ever, my whole life. I only ever remember calling her Eris. With the TH.
I remember it being Eris, but then I like learned about. I think they like shifted towards like Advent Children. They shifted to the Earth and stuff. Used to be the president's little boy. We nicknamed him the Little Prez. He didn't look much different than the surfers on the beach. Here's with the list. Yeah, more or less. Right, totally skipped my mind. There was something I was supposed to tell you. That's right, it's about that. It was yesterday. A man wearing a black cloak came up from the ocean. I think he had tits for the gold saucer. No, that wasn't it. I wonder if it was all just an illusion. What? Okay, thanks.
Why would he have tickets for the golden saucer, and how would you notice that he had them?
Well, message received. I now know where I'm going. Yes, Professor Hojo. Where? Looks like the professor found a solution to something. You know, I wonder. They headed west for Mount Coral. Well, and apparently Hojo's going to Mount Coral.
I didn't remember that Hojo had just wandered off. For some reason, I thought he was dead.
No, we did not kill him. He escaped.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming it.
Hey, look, the golden saucer.
I was like a tree, and then I was like, "Oh, it's not
It's
a tree."
the saucer. The
There's
saucy
many
saucer.
saucers, actually.
Oh, one of these.
What is this? What is this Easter egg situation?
Yeah. Happy Easter, everybody. It's the Easter egg. I believe it will kick out the like little nesting dolls. Yep, sure does.
Oh yeah, so it does.
Oh yeah, none of your stuff is linked anymore. Oh,
Ow.
is that? No, I thought for a second that might have been an enemy skill.
Wow. You're also like Muppet vibes when they died like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, very
wow.
Muppety.
That was very Muppety.
Wow, look how much money I made. I could stay at the inn again.
Some incredibly weird monster designs in this.
They are
so odd.
so unhinged in this game. They went
So
crazy
incredibly odd.
with the monster design. Gotcha's around it. Well, that has not gone well for you. Bam. Yay, doubled our money. We can stay at the inn for 2 nights. Wow. Oh. It's very nearly Easter for you.
I have chocolate here, but I feel like if I eat it, I'm gonna want to have more seafood again.
Whew.
That is the thing I
Hey.
need.
You're actually talking to me. Yeah? What is it? I just passed a guy in a black cloak back there. Tried to tell him that it's dangerous up ahead and he ignored me.
Are we talking to a rock? What is happening?
No, this guy. No, it is not the same.
Oh.
You are correct. I also have absolutely zero plans for Easter. I keep forgetting about Easter. It's just not.
I'm gonna mow my lawn.
Woo! We did contemplate some yard work potentially, or we might go to the park. We'll see.
Because it's supposed to be cold tomorrow, and that is how I want to mow my yard, in the cold.
We might do some yard work.
I started using the mower that you gave me finally.
Which mower did I give you?
That little manual pushy guy.
Oh, the real mower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Forgot about that. That's been a long time.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Because I was paying someone to do my yard work, and this year I was like, no.
Relatable. I was actually contemplating the other day. I was like, man, do I even want to continue to pay for like security as like things that I can cut out for the months, like the security system? Part of that, of course, was because I watched a really interesting video, sort of following up more on the whole like Ring camera thing. There's a guy that I watch now and then that does a lot of cybersecurity stuff with a specific interest in like radio frequency and stuff. He used to be a musician. And so he's got a lot of interest in like frequency, sound waves, stuff like that. One of his older videos was actually reconstructing speech based on vibrations of the glass panes of windows. So
Holy
some
moly.
esoteric, interesting shit that you can do. But he was further talking about essentially how, like, you've got to get rid of your cloud-connected cameras. Like, no one should have these. Like, aside from all of the fact that they get, you know, observed and requested from police and everything. But, like, he had built some tools, one of which he did not actually release. But, like, one of them actually you can use any kind of router device and you can set it near a house. And the thing is while the actual messages of the cameras are encrypted, they transmit over a particular type of message, which is like, I don't know, PCAP or something, that you can identify outside of, like, in the wrapper, the header of the messages. And so if you can identify based on just like observation when a particular camera is triggering, and you can then tie that to the source and that message type, you can actually start monitoring when someone is in what room of their house, because you can be like, oh, that camera triggers here. And that, like, you can just pick those messages up because they're just broadcast. Like, that's the way Wi-Fi works. That shit just broadcasts.
Yeah.
So, like, you don't have to be on the network. You can just see, here are messages starting to trigger and transmit, because, like, they don't transmit if they're not seeing something. And so you can now get an on-off recognition without even being on the network. So it's like you get information about
you get
things.
enough info.
Yeah, he even went farther. And one of them, to Ring's credit, they actually, like, contacted him to get details so they could give him credit and reward for bug bounty. But, like, he was actually doing some algorithmic stuff and observation of what, like, the way the encryption on the messages were built, that he was actually starting to be able to reconstruct images. Like, even they were janky. Like, one of them was like like blue hued and like messed up, but you could still, like, oh yeah, that's him. Like, that's a frame of him on that camera, just a little mangled. And it was like, okay. And so it really got me thinking. I was like, I'm glad that I never put any cameras on my, like, security system or smart devices. Like, no Ring, no. Camera's bad. But even still, I was like, is that, like, what can be detected by my shit? Is that a problem? Do I care? Like, do I even want a security thing? One of the things that it was interesting that he did mention is that, like, one, there's actually no studies showing any statistically significant indication that having a security system reduces impact on your home. But what was statistically meaningful, interestingly enough, is neighborhoods with dogs. And not just, of course, because dogs bark. if people are around. But he was commenting about how, like, neighborhoods with dogs, people walk their dogs, and people meet the people around them as they're walking their dogs and, like, build a sense of community through that. And it's like, that actually has a better impact on reducing your, like, likelihood of crime occurring in the area. It's very interesting. Also, one of the other dystopian bullshit that he was talking about with the security systems is because of the whole, like, you can request this camera information. It's starting now to be requested by insurance companies so that they can find reasons to decline claims, like, and this is part of the reason that I was like, oh, maybe I should get rid of the security system, because, like, they can request data and, like, add it to your file, and if they find, like, oh, you got stolen from, but you didn't, like, turn on your security for that night, they're like, oh, they'll just deny the claim because it's like you didn't do your due diligence. But they can also, like, request camera feeds and stuff, even for, like, stuff that didn't happen to your house, and it's just like this is not, I do not trust insurance companies for anything.
No.
They are a blight.
No.
And it's like anything that gives them the opportunity to just, like, observe your shit is unacceptable in my book. But anyway. Sephiroth. Let's hurry on. I'm moving on ahead. Okay, Herbert. Wait.
Which is jumping. Wow, that seems
presumably the sun, but, like, why that color?
But yeah, that looked like what's the word? Like, it's been through a nuclear. It's irradiated.
Oh.
I'm looking for.
Deep needs to heal. Bip bop.
My brain just keeps giving me ultraviolet, and I'm like, no. What is it? What's the word when something's been irradiated?
I mean, why is irradiated not acceptable?
It's not the word I'm trying to think of.
Are you trying to think of radioactive?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was just like, what the freaking word? And I'm like, I'm not wrong. It is also that, but it looks radioactive.
Well, now we're here. Oh, this must be Mount Coral.
Oh. So that was probably light pollution from this. And that's
yes. Actually, yes. That's probably from the top of this thing. That makes far more sense.
It was supposed to look radioactive. This freaking stripe of color is on the bottom of the foot again. Please have it on the front so that I can do my ditch.
Ow. Bro, stop.
Spiky Hell. What a name.
Bro, stop.
Oh my god. How many turns did they just get?
All of them, apparently. Yeah, so anyway, all of that made me sort of reconsider having a security system and all. I was like, interesting. Plus, it would save me like $30 a month or whatever.
Ba 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 ba.
You just got a cam installed? Well, bad news, I'm afraid.
Oh no!
That is extremely unfortunate, and I have no words of
The timing.
of benefit to you. The Wi-Fi enabled cameras are pretty unfortunate, especially because we've now seen how much they get used, like in a dystopian, anti-human way. Like the information gets requested by police to screw you over, gets requested by insurance to screw you over. A Ring just freaking advertised that they have an AI system to like facial recognize and track people and stuff. So it's like
it was going to be a good thing and people would be excited about it.
Yeah, it's real
people
bad.
Were decidedly not excited about it.
It's one of those that connect to the cell phone. If it is better if it is not a cloud service based one. If it connects like directly to your cell phone or something internally, that's better, but I don't know if that's what you're describing, because if it's like a Ring or there's other services.
The ones that store stuff locally are still fine.
Yeah. Or or if you can connect to your own network and then directly to your that is an unfortunate circumstance. It was a social Trojan horse to be like, oh, it'll protect your porch and shit. And turns out it was all just mass surveillance in disguise, which sucks. Yeah, really, as long as you are able to avoid uploading the feed to any external source, you are better off. Technically, like what I was talking about, like an extremely skilled, like technical person can learn stuff about you, but like that's pretty unlikely. Okay, so it seems like they counterattack with that. When I attack with magic, I think.
That's why it's so many attacks.
It's every one of them, yeah. Yeah, that's good, guys. Then, like, that is the lion's share of the actual risk in the situation, is that shit. There is other crazy stuff of just being on Wi-Fi that leads to potential issues. But I mean, honestly, the thing is if like if you are in a situation where you have someone who is like that technically adept and like equipped to do that,
they're getting into your house.
Like, and they have chosen to do something like, yeah, technically that's possible, and maybe it's best to not have the cameras, but like, bro, they're
gonna do something else.
They will do something. Clearly, like that ship has sailed. But that is one of the things that like he also kind of mentioned, because he was like you may think that adding, like fancy security cameras helps prevent crime, but really it just says I have fancy things because I pay for fancy cameras, and then they, wear a mask when they steal your shit. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. I have like motion sensors and glass break sensors in my house, but like I don't cameras. I'm not a person who wants cameras in my house.
Yeah, that
That's
was always crazy to
crazy.
me.
That always seemed wild. Like, I'm gonna walk through my house in my underwear, and that does not need to be on camera. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Well,
are you
that was
talking
like the
about?
freaking
I live
dystopian
here.
bullshit that Amazon tried to sell in the well, they never actually sold it, but they advertised it as something that was going to be upcoming, which was like a freaking little quadcopter style drone with a camera that would like fly around your house while you were gone. Like they just like pop up. And it's like, I don't think they ever actually made it to sell. Probably they advertised it and people were like, bro, that sucks shit. And they were like, okay.
No market for that, I guess.
But yeah, it's just like
just hack that and like case
so
your house
much
for free while you're gone.
so much crazy things the megacorps are like convincing tech bros are a good idea, and it's like, no, I don't think so.
And there's so much money going into the government to keep them from like legislating for privacy, like to. Oh, what a cool shot, though.
I don't know what direction I'm supposed to be going.
Oh, you could have grabbed those things, I guess? Oh, you can grab those when you go over?
No, I guess falling would have allowed me to land on a line.
I wonder what was in those sacks.
I think I can get another opportunity. Oh my god. Phoebe's losing her shit.
Look at them birds! Baby! I can't hear her.
The noise gate is catching her clicky toes, I guess.
Clicky toes, clicky toes.
That's another example that, like, I don't know, man. Final Fantasy VII really did do a lot. Like, a lot of interesting shit that the others just
like
didn't
crazy
do.
Yeah, this crazy random, like, it's not even a minigame.
It's like a quick time event, but weird.
Yeah.
Like, Final Fantasy VIII just did not try the same weird stuff.
Probably they were like, man, that was a lot of work, actually.
Yeah, probably.
And we didn't even charge them more for
W machine gun. It's better than the L machine gun. Get the treasure! I think I got it.
Oh, are you supposed to? Yeah.
Okay, so I did right. So if I get another chance to fall, I can do left. Star pendant.
Ooh, I'm gonna brush my teeth while I watch you do this.
Turbo ether. Okay, here's the next fall. Left. Got it. I appreciate that they give you enough to, like, know what you need to do and then execute a couple times. Transform mini toad. I'm probably not going to do that, guys. Oh, I should use the micro missiles. That's what I want. Damn, that's good. Ow. Hey, all gotta level up. Big thing here is that I think it's cool to get the opportunity to sort of like, because Final Fantasy VII, a lot of people think are like way overhyped. They're like, oh, it's everybody's favorite, and blah blah blah, but it's not that blah. It's like it doesn't deserve it, blah blah. And it's like it's been so long. It's kind of nice to get a chance to play it again and be like, after looking at all of these other things to play, it's like there's a lot that they do here that nothing else has done since or before, and I think that's pretty cool. Cloud, I was just wishing you were here. Unless someone lets down the bridge, we're stuck. Cloud should be able to do something. Let's take a breather first. The shack is here. Smiley face? What the heck? Thanks, Aerith. Or are those supposed to be arrow, like point? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, then. Let's move on. We do not need to party switch. Ow, the zappies. Zip. Dude, those micro missiles are great.
Blade beam.
Hey!
Lunatic high. Is that what that said?
It is. Those are new limit
I feel like
breaks.
I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, check. Casts haste and raises defense percent for all allies. Wait, that's actually incredible.
Ooh.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then Cloud actually got the next one. Yeah, cross slash is supposed to potentially paralyze, and it never does. Not a single goddamn time. Yay, we can upgrade to level 2. Cool. Hey guys. Look. Oh, Cloud, good luck. See, look, and she's so excited. What a pleasant interaction. Ow. There's tight in here. Come on, Cloud. Don't let it get to you. Let's see. This is it. Maybe if I turn this, something could happen.
Okay.
Didn't want to have to show an animation. So it's just like, oh,
So they
shaking.
pan to the right? That's weird. Like, why not just let it shake? Oh, I guess.
They needed it off camera.
Why are there burnt?
It's the Phoenix Downs. I remember these guys. Look at them. Oh, cute. Herbert's having a hard time.
It's hot here. They're so cute. Take the damn treasure.
Take the damn treasure. Times are tough. I'm taking the treasure. Oh, Cloud, your hair looks like a chocobo. Okay.
Oh, is that why they're chirping at him?
Glug. Oh, shit. Taking the damn treasure apparently involves a fight.
Oh, not killing the mother. Oh, no. I thought we would just, like, sneak a feather out
Yeah,
of the
right?
nest.
I thought we were just gonna casually take that shit and then move on with our life. Times are tough.
Aw. Does that mean the babies are gonna die? This feels like a dungeon crawler Carl situation.
Hey, it was 10 Phoenix down, though. That's pretty good. All right, gang. Why there's so many of you?
What are those wacky multiple mouth mushroom situations?
Well, apparently they have 4 lasers.
It's like fung them, not fungi. There's many of them.
Here, how about this?
Fun
I got you
people.
this chocobo. Just shooting shit at me.
I don't feel like the fungus should be allowed to shoot seeds at you. I'm just saying. They
True.
don't have those.
That's not a thing they do.
That's not how those work.
Fire level up. Oh, does that mean she's got fire 2 now? Damn right she does. Sick. Giant ants. Well, that is unfortunate. Quite the crisis. Oh, I guess I gotta run my happy ass back to the bridge. That makes sense. We have not yet seen any annoying ants this year. We usually get a handful. It hasn't been too bad. And they're usually not very big. The bigger inconvenience are mice for us. Which also, we usually have done a good job of taking care of, but still a pain. Fire 2. I'm dying. They're too big to hide. That's a big ass ant. Like the ants from Elden Ring. Large as a small size car.
To be honest, if an ant the size of a small car showed up, like, it would be taking me back to its nest for food. Like, I'm not winning that battle.
The house belongs to them now. Oh, where am I going? Is there something down here? Oh. This feels like there's nothing down on this beach, but here I am anyway. I guess I could use a few extra fights, all things considered. It's 30 dudes.
We're loco.
I'm glad I haven't had to deal with things quite as bad for a while. It really sucks when you get a heap of them. I'm like, God damn it. My current household irritant is one of my toilets is running extra. It's like, now I have to deal with this shit. I'm not sure exactly which component it is because the toilets have gotten slightly more, what the heck, more complicated than they used to be, where it was really easy to identify what was happening. And it's like, ah, shit. Hey, you
Here's
ever wind
another
up
one.
around here? Look, I'm sorry, but I can't do a thing for you. Well, I am going to
Don't
steal
worry, I'm
all
just
your shit.
pillaging
oh,
your
boy.
place.
Coal sure has gone to pot. Used to be a famous coal mining town. They say there were more jobs than you could shake a... Well, you get the picture. Now it's nothing but a
Fine.
miserable pit. Me, my bulldozer, everything's out of work. Well, thanks for all of your goods.
Precious.
Have a good time.
Limited supplies, I guess.
I don't know if I usually find that room. That was like well ass hidden. Jeez.
The sound of that gambling limit break is
Oh, yeah.
incredibly nostalgic.
Yeah.
Like, especially against the backdrop of the music. Just the...
Damn it. I'm so close.
Let me leave.
Damn you. I will say, having discovered this micro missiles thing to be as effective as it is, really helps speed things along. I really like how they balance out like the cost of abilities in this game, just because I feel like I'm not stressed that I can't use those. I need those MP for stuff, and like you actually get to use a lot of stuff besides just regular attack. You know what? That just goes to show
Wow,
you
that's
guys.
a horrifying bridge.
That's what mercy gets you. No survivors.
That's because ants always send
shit.
out the scout.
They
The
always
scout
bring
goes back,
reinforcements.
and then they're like, "Hey, follow my trail to the
Cooked his
place."
ass.
And then they bring all their friends.
Yeah, they're like, if I don't come back, follow this. Damn you. It is one of the reasons that they're so easy to trap, however.
They bring all their friends.
Give them a little liquid trap. One of them will be like, oh, look, tasty food. And then it's like, shit. Everybody's like, yeah, let's go get it. And they're like, oh my God. It's poison. You're all already dead. Well, looky here. Never thought I'd see your face again. Kick you out of another town or something? You destroy everything you touch. Got a lot of balls coming back here. Look at this place. It's all your fault North Coral turned into a garbage heap. Why don't you say something?
Who are we yelling at, Barrett?
Yeah, Barrett. Did you forget what you've done here already? Yeah, they're all yelling at Barrett. I'm sorry. Damn. Shit, you ain't even worth the effort. Don't waste your time talking to that techno freak. You good, Barrett? You heard him. It's my fault this town was destroyed. Was it your fault, or was it Shinra's fault? Get out of the way. The only way we can make ends meet around here now is by collecting junk. What do you want? Listen to your story. Take that road on the left to the ropeway station. Ropeway will take you to the gold saucer. Don't mean much to us poor folks, though.
That's not a story. That's just direction.
Yeah, that's a shitty-ass story,
That
bro.
didn't tell me anything.
Cornucopia
Hyper.
pure small.
Transform.
Please buy something. Anything will do. I had picked up transform.
Sorry, I'm not buying anything.
Sorry.
I just
Wanna
found
survive,
10
you're gonna need
Phoenix
some unlimited weapons.
weapons.
Honestly, the weapon merchants are the ones that know what's up. They know I'm not buying shit other than weapons. I did at least come out of this with much more
Money.
money, yeah.
Money.
I should probably give you a carbon bangle. It's probably time. Oh, I see. Chocomog is what you ended up dropping. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, she's got a connected one now. That's exciting.
Correct. So she's got cure-all again.
You love
It's
to
a big
see
fad now in the city to get tattoos. Is that right? That's right. Guess I should get a 0 tattoo. For a poor man like me, 0 ought to be perfect.
it. Or just save your money.
Yeah.
And have no tattoo.
Yeah, that seems like a strong choice. Well, suddenly we're outside. Hungry. I need a snack.
I have already snacked, and now I've brushed my teeth and taken my meds.
It seems a lot harder for me to snack. I'm playing.
It's true. Hey, I love it when there's a
Sure, what happened?
although it's not really a monorail
Sorry.
so much as a
What happened?
funicular, maybe.
My hometown used to be around here. It's a ropeway. What do you mean used to? Ain't here no more. Heard it got buried. Just 4 years.
You weren't here? How's it your fault if you weren't even here?
How could those people say those terrible things? And it's my fault. All my fault. Back
Dogs.
in the olden times. My hometown, Coral's always been a coal mining town. It's so dusty, but calm and so poor. A real small... Oh, God. That's the first time I ever heard the word Mako reactor mentioned since that time. Oh, he talks fast. What are we gonna do? The only one against this is Dime. I am definitely against it, no matter what. There's nothing to talk about if you're thinking of throwing away our coal. Our coal's been protected for generations. Our fathers and theirs before them risked their lives for it. I have no right to throw it all away so easily. But listen, Dime, no one uses coal nowadays. It's a sign of the times. Accurate. Right, everything is Mako now. It'll be alright, Dine. Shinra Inc. will guarantee your livelihood once the Mako reactor is completed. Okay, well, I wouldn't have trusted that either. Listen, Dine. I don't want my wife Myrna to suffer anymore. I know how you feel. I feel the same way too, damn it. But even so, I won't give away our coal mines. Dine, you've got to understand. Yeah, you gotta understand. Sit and think about it. That's how the coral reactor was built and completed.
Okay, so
Y'all
it seems
thought it
like
would
it was
bring us an
everyone
easier
but
life.
Dine's fault, not just yours exclusively.
Well, he's still telling his story. Oh, no. Happened when Dine and I were out of town for a few days. Coral was burned down by the Shinra troops. Okay, well, that sounds like Shinra's fault. All
Yeah,
the
why would that be your
townspeople,
fault?
all my relatives, everyone, everything.
Okay, still seems like not your fault.
It's directly Shinra's fault. Shinra troops? What for? There was an explosion at a reactor. Shinra blamed the accident on the people. Said it was done by a rebel faction. That's so terrible. Well, I guess that's true. More than Shinra, I couldn't forgive myself. Well, that's stupid. Actually, Barrett, never should have gone along with the building of the reactor.
Okay, but everyone except one person wanted to do that. Do you
Don't blame yourself.
blame everyone or just yourself?
We were all fooled by the promises Shinra made back then. That's why I get so pissed off. Not only did they take advantage of me, I lost my wife, Myrna, too. Hey, everyone, if you want to go to the Golden Saucer, hurry and get on. We're having a moment.
One of the things that
What's going on?
JRPGs handle really weirdly is blame.
True.
Like, people blame themselves for the wildest crap.
Uh-huh.
People blame other people for, like, obviously things that weren't their fault. Like, it's so strange.
Well,
sometimes.
and yeah, part of that, I think, is tied into, like, Japanese, like, cultural...
There is a very strange
stuff.
cultural... Not strange. Well, no, I will say strange.
Not healthy.
Not healthy. Yeah, that's the better, like... It's real weird.
Yeah, it's odd.
They have a whole ritual suicide mechanic historically about it, and that is very strange.
Yeah, it's like, we can just blame evil people, actually. Like, that seems okay.
Sometimes you're just standing there when it happens, man.
Well, and I don't know if it ties into, but similarly, I just get frustrated with the fact that, like, how so much of the storytelling leans on the idea that, like, everybody is redeemable if you just, like, talk it out or fight, beat them in a fight. And it's like, maybe that's why you blame yourself, because you think everybody's redeemable, but, like, nah, man, that guy's just a bastard. Like, that's just them. They just did that, and that was bad. Like, they did a bad. Not your fault.
Sometimes you just gotta...
They were bad.
Sometimes you just gotta chuck them off a building.
Yeah. Dine was my best friend. We was close ever since we was kids.
Did he blame you? Because I'll punch him if he did.
Never knew. Barrett never said a thing. Better go on. Okay.
Herbert's like, why am I... People. Why am I
I'm glad that nobody ever tries to, like, hey, you can't come in here. You're a dog. Herbert.
I know, right?
Like, sorry, this is a restaurant. This ropeway is crazy.
I mean, to be fair, he could just be like, I'm not a normal dog. Yeah, this is nuts, actually. I guess it's partially flying, but that's nuts.
The ropeway is insane. I do like the Golden Saucer.
There's the music.
God, they added so much wild shit to this. I forgot that there's a whole roller coaster in the Golden Saucer.
Crazy.
This place is insane. This game is insane. Welcome to the Golden Saucer.
I mean, to be fair, Herbert can just be like, excuse me, but you need to let me in. If the dog talked to me like
I do think that that's a pretty good move to solve that problem, but, like, we never are even confronted. Speaking of dogs in places you wouldn't expect, we just actually, earlier today, we went to a specific puzzle shop in town, which we hadn't been to before. It was nice. The wife likes to do puzzles, and she's out a new puzzle, so we went over to the puzzles place. First time we'd been there, but we were surprised to see on the door is, like, well-behaved dogs are allowed on leash. I was like, wow, in the puzzle shop? That's crazy. Guess next time we'll take Phoebe to the puzzle store. I can't save it, goddammit.
Makes you pay to save?
Yes. Welcome to the Gold Saucer.
Totally forgot that.
Are you together? Single pass is 3,000 gil, or you can purchase a lifetime pass for 30,000.
I mean, depending on the puzzle, dog packs off the puzzle.
I guess I'll
have
pay
little
the
puzzles stored
3,000.
up.
Thank you very much. If you leave Gold Saucer, your tickets become invalid. Here at the Golden Saucer, there are many places where you must pay with GP. Just think of GP as money that you can only use at the Gold Saucer. GP can only be redeemed at the games in Wonder Square and at the Chocobo races. Your GP limit is 10,000, so please be careful. Please enjoy yourself. Can I, like, have one so I can save? I ain't got none.
Where's your currency exchange?
Transaction will cost 5. I got none. No way.
That's so crazy.
But also I need to save. Or this is a good place to end. I mean, technically I could, like, secret save it or whatever.
Oh yeah, they got all those, like, weird slides into the...
Yup. Wow, let's have fun. I know this isn't the right time to do this. Hey, Barrett, cheer up. I ain't in no cheery mood, so just leave me alone. And then there, Herbert's just like scratching his neck.
It always
Really?
cracks me
That's
up
too
that,
bad.
like, this has, like, the vibe. It's, like, usually some, like,
Ooh.
hyper modern style casino situation, but the music always sounds like happy Robin Hood dance. Like,
It's true.
Wasn't that a little harsh, Aerith? Just act normal when this happens. You think so?
Of course. We're gonna go play.
Play. Messing around and shit. Forget we're after Sephiroth. Brah.
Off to Wonder Square.
He just
goes.
jumps in a...
I think he's mad. He'll be fine. He seems to be doing a little better now.
Does he?
Better be careful. Sephiroth may play around. All together. Wanna go with me?
We could have named him Redbird. In my defense, Poe named him.
Redbert would have been a good name. That's true. I don't know. Herbert came to mind, so Herbert he is.
I have a stuffed penguin named Herbert.
I should bring you along in case I run into Sephiroth. Oh, I only go with one person.
Oh, you have to pick a date.
Pretty much, I
That's
guess. We
Rude.
just forget everything and have fun. Sure, we'll go with Aerith.
You just go with the dog. Be like, bye, ladies.
Let's go, doggo.
Date each other.
Herbert sounds like he's an actual dog. You know,
Probably like an English bulldog, like some type of flat-faced old man snuffly dog as well.
yeah.
Worry
All right.
about his breathing.
I'm gonna go ahead and save the game the cheesy save way. And then I think I'll call it here. Because I don't want to go wandering about while I try to figure out how to save here. And we can have the full Golden Saucer experience later.
Sounds delightful.
Excellent. All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Interestingly enough, I just realized, oh, that's weird. I just realized that my Ultra Leap that does the hand tracking that does apparently appear as a camera in my like camera settings, and it definitely sees a bizarre double view because there's the two IR cameras on it. So like it's nonsense, but apparently I can actually pull it in as a camera feed. Anyway,
That's funny.
yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's good to talk to you, Gus, as always. Kappa as well. Thanks for hanging.
Thanks.
We've made some some progress. We got across the ocean, so that was something. But yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday, I believe, unless anything weird happens. We'll be back on Tuesday for more. I hope everybody has a good night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and happy Easter and or whatever Passover or other holidays are happening now. I don't know. I
Excuse
barely
me.
even knew it was Easter. So, all right, everybody.
Hiccup.
Bye.
Bye.
Initiating goodnight sequence. Dispersing appropriate dosage of compound 347. Initiating phase 1 of memory calibration. This won't hurt a bit. Just close your eyes.